A quick audio test, making sure everything's posted where it should be. Welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. We are on Ascension 1 today. Last time we won with all the characters, so the run continues. I think the streak is updated. It's posted where it should be. Welcome back to Slay the Spire 2. We are on Ascension 1 today. I think the audio sounds good enough, hopefully. Hopefully it sounds fine to everybody else. I think my headphones are maybe dying or something. Gotta turn down the sound just a little bit though so I can hear myself think. And then we can get started. So yeah, last time we won on Ascension 0. Gotta do another Ironclad run. Ascension 1 is what we're doing today. Elite spawn more often. And of course, no losing, no save quits outside of bugs and or misclicks on events. Leafy Poultice, File Holster, and Arcane Scroll.
I like Leafy Poultice, but I don't know if it's good.
It's generally pretty good to transform a strike and defend. I have my roommate here with me helping decide the first artifact.
The middle one seems bad, but am I wrong?
The middle one's fine. It's just not super strong. What's nice about it is if you want to take on a very tough early, like, path.
It's early stuff.
Yeah, and sometimes when you just have bad early paths, it's the one to take, because like the rare card is risky. Yeah. The rare card could just be a dead card for all of Act 1. On Ascension 1 on Ironclad, it's not going to be too risky, and Ironclad just generally has good rares. Not that I can look at them all because I don't have everything unlocked.
Oh, right. What's Leafy Poultice?
Transforms are usually pretty good too. 12 max HP does matter, but I think that's going to be the one I go with. Inflame and Pillage. Okay, not bad cards. Inflame is at least like scaling in a fight. It's pretty decent. And then Pillage is good. We'll have to look for a block card, because now our block density is way too low to avoid taking too much damage. Now as an Ironclad, again, not the biggest deal, but we do have to worry about it somewhat.
You got card draw.
I have a little bit of card draw.
More than before.
And then I'm liking this triple campfire, maybe double elite path. We're in the overgrowth, so we're kind of in the Ironclad's territory. And I like the triple question mark too, I think. I tend to really prefer question marks. Oh, let me make sure I have my, let's see, this is attempt 5 with 5 on the win streak. Uh-oh. Oh, video capture device, that's not what I want on. I want the text on. There we go. Yeah, streak 5. Sweet. So let's go. Without any further ado. Let's win. So simple starting fight. Let's just deal damage to everybody. We'll probably want to block as much as possible. I'm down to Inflame because these twig slimes aren't, or sorry, leaf slimes aren't too aggressive. So we have a safe turn, roughly. And then do this, draw some strikes, very interesting. And then draw another slime at the end. Honestly, could have been worse. Then we have defends, we love defends. They're gonna try to slime us again next turn, but we should easily have lethal next turn. Okay, so far didn't lose any HP to the first fight. Kind of as expected for Ascension 1 Ironclad. Now I was saying that we want to grab block, but we weren't offered any block cards. So let's take Uppercut. It's kind of block if you squint real hard. Weakness is good. Lose 9 HP, choose a card to transform. I'm down to transform a strike. Maybe it'll lower our attack density. Yes, but okay, actually Battle Trance is an amazing card for us right now. In a way that increases our block density because we are able to draw then. The one downside of Battle Trance is that we have Pillage already, but it's honestly not terribly bad. And then we could have Swift 2 on our potion. I mean, I could take like a Nimble +2. Having a little bit more block sometimes is really the way. But I'm going to grab it on Inflame. So now we have good draw. Can I fight these enemies? Are we strong enough to fight the little gremlins from the frog parasite. Are we strong enough to take some damage and not do that? I'll fight some enemies. I'm gonna take a risk here. Calculated risk. Okay. Draw. Battle chance. Uppercut. Starts to make some headway. We take 6. We're probably taking damage on this fight for what it's worth. I hope that's clear. So uppercut here plus this does 9, 13. So we can take out the one with more HP. Why are we risking? Because it's a very slight risk. But hello, Daku. Hope you're doing well today. Looking at how much we can block here versus how much damage we take. I think I'd rather... I would almost rather inflame in terms of wiping out an enemy. Does make the difference on the Wriggler sometimes. I think I'd rather do this. We just take a lot of damage. Maybe this wasn't worth it at all. Now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it was worth it. But hey. We'll get a card reward out of it at least. Yeah, I didn't have the block density to handle it as well as I might want. Explosive ampule is pretty good. I think I have to take Dominate here, even though I want armaments for some block. And I think we pass up on fighting an elite now. So, overall, not very worth it. However, not the end of the world. Did another neck around and it was Aussie base with 2 calcified. Nice, that sounds very fun. Can draw 2. We can just block this Shrinker Beetle turn. It's not a huge issue. Can I win this turn? No. Well, at least net heal from this fight. And we do have 4 strength. Yeah, that'll do. Enemy is vulnerable. Get dismantled. Well, you know what they say. If you can't block, just destroy the enemy before they can deal damage to you. You never heard that before? Crazy. So the Nibbit attacks a lot turn 1, which is something that I don't like. So we're going to take this a little bit slow in the hopes that we could avoid taking 6 damage. Or more on this fight. I don't know what to do here. Got Rattle Sick him legit right before the boss. Had to 3 fetch, 2 snap, 1 flatten, 1 poke. Ooh. That sounds like a great run. Double Calcify is actually kind of what you need. Much more so than the Silent. I don't think I had to do all that, but we did heal up on this fight, which is great. I'm going to take a Bloodletting because we have so much draw. We definitely want to use it. Playing Inflame a lot, we're probably going to just upgrade it. It's a very similar upgrade to Dominate, except Dominate gives us more vulnerable, which is nice. So maybe I upgrade Dominate instead, even though I am playing Inflame a lot. I'll keep looking to heal, and maybe do an Elite after another Campfire. I just want to be absolutely sure that we're safe. Do I take 3 here? I don't think I have to. We could always use the Explosive Ampule, but maybe I should have considered that earlier. I don't know, I'm hoping to use it on the Frog Parasite if we unfortunately end up having to face them. So 15 plus 12 is enough damage to take out this slime. And then we can actually block a little bit. Love some other block, but we'll deal. Domain, Slight, and Friendship. Oh, well, Domain, I was going to say, Domain is like, that's fine. It doesn't really count against the Asti build, but Slight kind of does. It's a little bit of a mark against you, in my opinion. Okay, then we'll wipe this enemy out. Second wind. You know, this does have value against Aeon Glass if we do end up fighting them. Anger right now with our strength gain has some value as well. So does Sword Boomerang to that extent, but we have energy issues right now. Thinking about the second wind, it's also good against Frog Parasite, potentially. I don't know, I'm still not a huge fan of second wind. You know, I want block cards. Maybe we don't block, maybe we just aggro. Gira. Very interesting. Okay. We'll think about that. Hold that thought. I think I want to upgrade, oh, I already did upgrade it. No, I didn't upgrade. Yeah, I want to upgrade Uppercut. Uppercut's a really good upgrade. I'm going to go for more. I don't know if I'd grab second wind this early. Yeah, sort of how I feel. I also don't know. Okay. Didn't get me what I wanted. I think we can take 8 here. We'll do just absolute tons of damage. Cool. Blood Potion, that's what I want to see. Okay, Iron Weave, Stone Armor. I don't love Stone Armor. I'm gonna take it because I'm feeling needy, but maybe I should just train instead. Stone Armor is a lot better when upgraded though. Okay, Berdonus. Maybe I should just be gearing. Alright, we're gonna use a block potion because it gives me full block, and maybe we'll get a potion after this battle. So it's kind of a might as well. Doesn't really get better when hitting them. Well, okay, I was gonna say if we could draw the bloodletting, that could help a lot. Play the power. I probably should have played the anger too. Almost certainly should have played the anger. Alright, well, we'll live. I think that's a lot of HP to save, so we'll throw a potion. Feed. Sure, max HP is a way to win. Double block. Does that mean, do I even want to draw? Maybe not. Leaf Slime's going to be a little bit annoying. Take one out. We take 8 damage here. It sucks, but it's not the end of the world. We weaken this guy. We have 6 block. Could block for even more, potentially. Could just win, but do we want to feed? I think we want to feed. Feed is a win condition. And there it is. Cool. Get that HP back up there. Don't need any of these. I think Stomp is maybe fine, but we're not facing AoE as a boss. Unrelenting's also probably okay. Yeah, I'd also probably want to grab Second Wind if I was facing Soulfish. I kind of agree with that. The Frog Parasite had me thinking, but I don't know. Stomp would not be terrible in this deck. We have enough attacks, enough draw with some energy. I just don't think we need it, though it's good to have AoE for next floor. We'll have enough single target damage. And do I need to rest? I think with a blood potion, I don't need to rest. And it's either a feed upgrade here for max value, but I think I'm just gonna strength up. Like, we could upgrade our power to get 1 more strength, but like, why would we bother when we can just get strength a different way? Okay. We're gonna make sure we do some damage. Set up some vulnerable for dominate. Okay, great turn here. Absolutely fantastic. I'm going to use a stable serum. Seems like a good time for it. And then I expect the rest of this fight should be fairly simple. Yeah, especially with Tuning Fork. This seems pretty dang good. do we want to even push them over the edge this turn, or would we rather just like hold on to some cards, have a big turn next time? Maybe even get better draw out of this turn? Oh wait, that pushes them over the edge. Well, I've made my decision. I don't think it's gonna matter. 14, so this is 21. This does 27, 21, 27. It's enough, right? Yeah. Easy fight. I got a video to watch with you later. Ooh. That'll be fun. Giral's great. Mangle's a good card. I think Dark Embrace is also fine. If we take in Second Wind, maybe it'd be more of a consideration. However, I think Unmovable is currently my top rare. I just think it's an incredible card. Gets better as we get some better block cards. Oh, Archaic Tooth into Break. Say less. Alright, we're gonna do this because we have Dominate. We have a Vulnerable synergy already somewhat going, and now we're just going to have an insanely good card to pair with it. The one problem with that is it means I want to upgrade that card to do 30 damage instead of 20. I'm gonna apply 2 more Vulnerable as well. I also kind of want to upgrade Unmovable, so it's gonna be hard to lift. But I think we're already strong enough to have endgame potential, so I'm going to try to take the safest path with the most campfires. And a little shop at the end, too. This seems fine. Dark Brace is a trap in Slay Spire 2. It is very rarely good. I'll say that. I don't know if I'd go so far as trap, but I think I'm just going to take some damage this turn. I don't know, maybe we can take less damage. There's our Vulnerable that I was hoping not to draw. 7 is fine. Like, realistically, this guy dies this turn. Oh, but we should have fed him! I forgot I had feed. That was my bad. I don't think Rage is going to be particularly good with our Unmovable option. Don't think Pommel Strike particularly fixed the deck too much. Doesn't hurt, but it's not upgraded. I know second Battle Trance is okay. It's okay. Second Battle Trance is just okay. It's actually fine. It's not going to feel good when we draw it on top of a Battle Trance turn, but Battle Trance is already... Battle Trance being drawn is already really good. So we got Membership card, which is incredible. We take the Anchor. I don't think we need a Fight Me, although I've been loving the card recently. Definitely want to get rid of a Strike. We have a very thin deck, and we want to keep it that way. And then we could take an Evil Eye. Maybe be really good. I'd only take Dark Embrace if I have Stoke. That's kind of a fair policy, honestly. I don't really think Dark Embrace is all that good either. I'm looking for some chunkier block cards to go with this Unmovable. So we have block in the late game. That on sale Fight Me is actually tempting right now, which is kind of crazy. I wouldn't have thought I liked Fight Me that much, but apparently I do. Evil Eye just for block density might be a good, like, intelligent play. It'll sometimes do something, probably. I think we don't have to buy a potion. We can live without it. We should save some money for the next shop. Definitely not losing Break. I don't want to lose Unmovable. I did pick that up for a reason. I don't want to lose Stone Armor. Okay, Evil Eye, I just took that. Thank you. Thank you for getting rid of the Strike. Honestly, what was that, like... almost 20 HP to get rid of a Strike? Was that 18 HP to get rid of a Strike? I think I'd do it all over again. I love Fight Me. It provides payoff for itself. Yeah, right? Right? It actually kind of is just that good. Okay, we're going to dominate here. I bought the second Bloodletting, right? No, I didn't buy the other Bloodletting? Ooh, I should have bought the other Bloodletting. Genuinely don't know what I was thinking. Got too lost in the sauce thinking about that Fight Me. It's fine, you have Blood Potion? Yeah, no, we're totally fine. I'm honestly not worried at all. You're weakened. And you lose to that. Is it even worth playing the Bloodletting? Probably not. Okay, we're gonna look to block this guy out till we can feed on them. I do want to make sure we feed. Battle Trance gets through. 1, And 2. It's extremely likely we... I don't want to play the other anger because I don't want to make it less likely to draw feed. Yeah, I was like, it's extremely likely we draw 2 attacks. Then we have our feed here. Easy. Another Inflame. I don't really think it's necessary, though Vicious. I love card draw, especially if we have to face the queen. You seem hopped up on caffeine, dude? Oh. Is it that obvious? I like how you know that now. Alright, take Bloodletting. Ooh. Don't have a great turn, but at least we could set up some powers. But yeah, you're correct. I've had caffeine this day. Mistakes might have been made. Hard to say. 12 damage, perfect. Get the max HP. Start taking out the Bull Rock. You're speaking 3 times faster than usual. I do also speak faster than usual on stream. But I don't disagree. It doesn't really matter if we play Vicious early or not. Let's make sure you're vulnerable. We can just go down. We can pretend that we would draw or something. Okay. Don't want to take too much damage. Do get a little bit of draw off out of this. Okay. Let's draw even more. We have Angers. And we have Evil Eye. Right, I forgot we had like a whole block plan with Unmovable. That's so good. I also like talking faster when I get excited. And right now this run has me very excited because it's looking like a win. Ashwater, that could be very good against Aeon Glass. I don't think Aeon Glass is like our biggest problem, but might as well heal right now. It's not the most value we could get out of it, but it's really good. Body Slam's insanely good as a card, but I'm going to take the Taunt because it's more synergistic with our deck right now, and I don't want to have to upgrade the Body Slam. And we'll find another one, so it'll be okay. Alright, do I think I can beat this guy in one turn? I think I can. Yeah, I think I can beat this other Chomper. 31 HP, it's not even that much. So just feed. I can even feed on this other Chomper. That's crazy. Okay. Do a little bit of an Unmovable. A little bit of 16 block. 16 block is all we have to do. These guys don't even get through. That's not bad at all. And we don't have another feed, so it's alright. Just don't speed up so much that you make a mistake, man. There's no rush. Thanks, I do appreciate the concern. On this run, I don't think that's possible anymore, but I will have to consider that for all the other runs. Like, I don't think I'm going to be making that big of a mistake. Think about the Energy Potion over Cure-All. Or even the Clarity Extract, potentially. I think I'll take it over the Clarity Extract. Energy is likely to be our biggest concern, and we've full healed. We've actually like gained max HP throughout those fights. Those are really good. Okay, so the upgrades we want to do, I want to upgrade Break. It's just incredible. It helps Dominate have a bigger like payoff as well. We got Mango. Okay, max HP the run. And then I wanted to upgrade Unmovable, so it's easier to play. And then I think we'll be safe to train again after that. Okay, we'll weaken you, play Defend, take no damage. I think having more copies of Anger isn't going to be terrible. I think I'm okay doing a Cure-All as well this turn. Yeah, that's actually pretty good-ish. I should play the other battle plan. It's not going to work that way, though. We'll have to wait till we get a lot of value out of these cards. Okay, this turn's not so bad. Take 3 damage, even though I think that was not correct. I think I was going to take 2, and then I decided to take 3 instead. But that's funny when that happens. Okay, we'll Dominate, so that's huge. And then 30 times 2. Right before Unmovable. It's not my favorite, because we don't have block next turn. So I don't know if it's correct to attack or not yet. This is interesting. Normally you don't want to pass up on 60 damage, but we'll only have one draw that can actually do anything if I do end up attacking here. So weirdly, I'm going to pass it up. Okay. Turns out we wouldn't have gotten there. But it also turns out that this turn isn't really the best. We don't need to feed this guy. I've decided. Mummified Hand, that's great. What are our powers? Because we just got Mummified Hand, I think I'm going to take the second Vicious. That way we don't have to like spend a time upgrading one. That's not exactly how it should work, but that's how it's going to work for now. Dexterity Potion's huge. Love Body Slam. I think Dexterity Potion. Maybe Shrug It Off. Maybe Card Remove. Remove that last Strike. We really don't want Strike. We wouldn't mind Spite. Spite's good with payoff, but I don't think I want to buy it. I think I'm just going to take a Shrug It Off. And I don't know. Do we need to make any changes to our deck for the rest of the game? Okay, Vicious is good to get out there. We have a Stone Armor. We still technically benefit off of this block. Okay, Feed is not terrible. I don't mind that. We don't need the biggest Dominate payoff. We can break. I want to play this Dismantle, so I don't necessarily want to play Vicious. We already have one stack of Vicious out, so it's maybe okay. I think we're just going to play this Dismantle. We take 0. 5 times 3. Pretty good, but have you considered taking 12 times 4? I feel like that's just going to be enough. Do we Battle Trance? Yeah, we Battle Trance. Might as well look for feed, see if we can get it. Without getting it, I think it's fine just to win. Energy Potion, Mercury Hourglass, that's all okay. Could take a Sword Boomerang at this point, but no, we already picked up a Conflagrate, and just is better. Just a better card. That's our payoff. We're already good. Then I'll train again. Probably upgrade Conflagration next time, but starting a battle with 3 strength is not terrible. Sorry, does 20 damage? Okay. Dominate this early on this fight might not be what I want to do. It does give me some good damage right now. It's actually fine. We have 5 strength right now. We're going to get 2 more later. I think that's enough. Okay, play Pillage. Play Taunt. Play Break. Play Anger. Play 1 Battle Trance. Bloodletting. Vicious Spark 2. And we have full block. Alright. One thing becomes free. Interesting. Made Break free. I actually wasn't expecting that. We could weaken them. Then we don't get as much block out. Could use an Energy Potion. I don't hate using an Energy Potion here. Kind of makes it safe for us to Stone Armor as well. Yeah, and then Dismantle gets to be played. That's nice. And Conflagration's already hitting for a lot. Let's weaken them. Then I guess Taunt, Shrug It Off, very similar here. Do we have Bloodletting in the deck? We do. And we drew it. So we could play Conflagration. 25 damage on that feed. So close. So very close. And they have 20 vulnerable on them. That's a lot of vulnerable. So now we'll look to draw feed when possible. Not gonna get there. That's okay. We can wait a turn. Or 2. Probably wait 2 turns. There's feed. Yeah, so we play an Anger, and then we feed on them. Sweet. 100 HP. While losing 12 max HP at the start. It's a good run. Stoke, Impervious, Trashe. I feel like I don't need any of these cards. I'm probably going to take Impervious here. But it could just be a skip. We'll see if we get energy out of this. We got Delicate Frond, which I do think is really good. Blessed Antler, probably pretty good. We're facing the test subject, eh? Yeah, it's hard to see Blessed Antler going too wrong for us. We have a lot of draw. This feels like a time to take it. This is good. Let's just get to the test subject. Gotta go down the middle. Go whatever route seems relatively safe. If we get there at full HP, I don't think there's any chance of us losing. Like, genuinely. And I know those are famous last words, but, like, seriously. Could we possibly lose? Is this too much damage? No. It's just the right amount. Cool. So now we're looking to feed. Oh, I forgot I had Mercury Hourglass. Didn't even think I had something like that. Mercury Hourglass is unfortunately going to finish this guy off. We still don't take any damage this turn. I'm hoping he, like, somehow miraculously heals. Nah. Alright. Second Anger, we definitely don't want. Could take a Headbutt, but I don't think it's going to be that valuable. Could take a Forgotten Ritual, but we have almost no exhaust. We have Impervious now. Feed and Dominate. Yeah. Don't think that's going to be our play. This guy doesn't exhaust anything for us. Yeah, the only other real consideration here, for me, personally, is Headbutt. I think I'll take it. But that might be wrong. Hey, look at that. Could have had a Potion Belt run with a Delicate Frond. Also would have been fun. Totally valid, but not necessary here. Is there even a card I wanted to get rid of at this point? Not going to get rid of Break. Not going to get rid of Uppercut, for sure. Probably not going to get rid of anything. Like, the card I most thought about getting rid of was the Headbutt we just took. Could keep the Fasten, but I guess we might as well keep our cards. Or sorry, we could buy Fasten to keep these Defends more viable. I don't know. None of this seems like it'll matter too much. So let's get moving. We can just go up there, spend our money at a different shop. Okay, we were able to save energy this turn, but unfortunately that's not going to save us the HP I needed. So these guys are going to take away a little bit of our max HP. No, wait. They don't, because they're doing less damage than I expected. Right. Not high Ascension. Take you down. We can taunt you. Just put Break back on top. Oh, I guess we don't want Break. We want to draw Feed. How goes the struggle, bud? Not too much struggle right now. Been doing pretty good. Well, we're at early Ascensions, so not really too much struggle possible, honestly. I will take a Bloodletting. Now I think our deck is done. Outside of really good cards, or potentially being able to replace, like, every Feed with something amazing. Sorry, every Defend with some amazing block or something like that. But otherwise, I feel like we're really good. We don't need the Ashwater anymore, I suppose. We're not facing Aeon Glass, so we're going to be okay. Heal 10 HP. Ooh. I don't mind a little Regret. Could I do 300 damage? It's possible, but not likely. And we have some cards we'd like to upgrade. So let's go for the 150. This is very likely. Not guaranteed, but pretty close. Okay. Regret. You can't regret me. We're not going to feed for sure. I guess putting Battle Trance on top isn't going to be that bad. Kind of makes it more likely for us to win. Do you even have a shop? I do. I'm like 90% certain. Just gonna play the Battle Trance. Yeah, break into dismantle should do it. Okay, second Battle Trance got upgraded. Yeah, there's the shop right here. So we're gonna be going up that way. There's like elites in the way or whatever, but I'm fairly confident we can handle any elite at this point. Do I take out the punch construct first? I suppose it's possible. Didn't need the second layer of vulnerability on them, I guess. Could have got rid of one of these guys' buffers. That wasn't terrible. This turn kind of is, but we'll drink a skill potion. Is what it's for. Whatever, we don't need that bloodletting. This is a short fight. Take 5, that's not so bad so far. Play Battle Trance. Could play Dominate because it's not going to get a lot of use. Wish I drew Impervious next turn. Yeah, it's kind of a bad turn for it. However, we do get to wipe out an enemy. Probably just put like break back on top. No, we'll take a little bit of damage. It's fine. We're gonna heal most of it back off. Easy fight. There's Conflagration. Right when you need it. Thunderclap shouldn't really be necessary. It's cute though. Would have been helpful in like that particular fight, but as you can see, we don't need that much help with that particular fight. And that's one of the harder fights that can show up, so... Like, we're in the clear, as far as I'm concerned. Might as well anger. Might as well block. Don't need to Battle Trance. Take 1. Okay, keeping Impervious around to take 1. Do this. Drawing Dominate at like all the wrong times kind of is upsetting me. Don't know if I should try feeding on this guy. Could be an energy potion turn. Making them weak feels good. Could gain extra block. I think just... Yeah, let's not be greedy. Just kind of... We could be greedy on this fight and it'd probably be fine, but there's no real reason to be greedy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Ow, actually this fight's gonna hurt. Alright, cool. That was way more damage than I expected to take. Might have been better to be greedy so we could get some value out of that. Upgraded fight me? It's so close. It's so close to like me just wanting to take it. It's not good against the phase 2 test subject, or honestly the phase 3 to a degree. Well, but it's kind of fine against the test subject overall. Like if you activate it on phase 1, you're not really too upset. But we don't have the best energy, but screw it. I'm just going to take it. It probably doesn't really make our deck significantly better. But I'm just going to do it. You can't stop me. You're not my dad. And upgrade a Vicious. We have a shop. Gonna remove Regret. That's just happening before I look at anything else. Because I'm likely to do that. We buy Aerobic Acid. Because that's crazy. Could buy Stampede. Does ruin feed. We don't really care about feed anymore. And we need energy. We don't care about draw too much. We can get energy here. Red Skull's pretty good. Could play Hidden Gem. I don't really care to play Hidden Gem. Could have Momentum on Anger. I think that's a fun combo. It's such a dumb combo. Like, we don't need it at all, but like... Whatever. I think it works the way I hope it does. I'm not sure. Could buy another Shrug It Off because we've kind of ruined our block density. We We've like a little bit ruined the block density. Didn't even notice that my feed was like a few minutes behind. So confused why it took so long to answer me. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I fixed my internet though, so it should be pretty alright today. Not gonna have the same struggles as the other days. We got our Vicious, Break, Dismantle, Block. I really can't do anything more on this turn? I feel like I should be able to do so much more. Well, we love Inflame Stone Armor. Did I just not make something free? Inflame Stone Armor? I should have made 2 things free, right? Am I crazy? It doesn't matter in this case, but I'd be upset if that was like during a time where it mattered. Okay. Shrug it off. I guess we could do Unmovable. Like it was almost like I played it too fast. I'm not sure. We feed incoming, right? So the goal here is to not take too much damage and not win immediately. We'll win if we play this, so I don't want to do that. I guess you're already dead. Darn. It's worth the feed. We're gonna heal up with Regal Pillow anyway, right? So it doesn't really matter. That we take that extra damage. I will take a Body Slam. I'm kind of insane. I do love Body Slam more than I should. I know that much. But it's also an incredible card that just isn't bad. It's a weird circumstance. I might want to play the Dismantle first, so we can play everything in our hand. That'll do. Then Impervious should be good. And I won't use the potion unless I'm forced to. I'd be surprised if we got to half health. This turn's gonna hurt though. Draw an attack from your draw pile. We have 7 strength. Could draw with pillage. It's an interesting idea. Ow. We're gonna heal it all up with Regal Pillow. He says to himself, unconvinced. You'll take that damage. Cool. We block here. We have Conflagration. We're gonna feed? Kind of might as well feed. Oh, the anger plays automatically, unfortunately. I did do that. Explosive Ampule, very worth it. Barricade, honestly not really worth it, but we could add it. It wouldn't even be bad. Could do the Expectify too, but I think our deck got way too thick, so let's just not mess around. Time to win. We messed around enough. We had our good run. Let's add an Aerobic Acid to the hand. Look, we got our Barricade anyway. That's actually kind of a crazy Barricade. Play power, get to draw some cards. I mean, the only reason not to play this Impervious is so we could play with a better block card, but I don't think we're going to have to worry about that. I think Fight Me seems good here too. We have the free Conflag. It's kind of a crazy turn. We drew 2 of our dazes, and the Cloak Clasp gives us block that we also get to keep forever. Yeah, getting the Barricade at the start there was absolutely insane. I almost now am like, let's not take damage on this fight. Not for like a good reason, just because I don't want to. Ooh, the armor. Where are you, Body Slam? Oh, it's coming. This is a good dominate turn, too. 21 strength, I'll take it. Block. Vicious. Body Slam's coming. We almost don't want to even, like, grab Body Slam. What am I gonna put on top? Maybe the Fight Me? So we just play Fight Me. Ooh, we could also feed, though. Do I want the strength, or do I want to Fight Me? Oh, we also have the Body Slam. Darn. Got that too early. Let's feed. Let's have more HP. Could have had 5 or 4 more strength, which would have been good, but we don't need it. So we can draw here. Play this. Play that. Play that. We're gonna play Fight Me, most likely, which is really funny. Unless I want to draw with Battle Trance. I guess we might as well drink our energy potion. For no real reason. Other than that I want to. Alright. They don't do any damage. It's a big Body Slam. Can I do better? That's the real question. I guess we could have put the Body Slam back on top. That probably would have been the play. But let's do a 213 Body Slam and then 34 times 4. Could have had 34 times 5. Could have been better. We healed during that fight. So that was a good one. Good Ascension 1. Good warm-up for the day. Want to run with your max HP increased by 30 or more. You know what's funny? I said I talk faster while I'm streaming, but I think I actually play slower while I'm streaming. So that's a weird thing. Cool. It was a good run. All right. Solid Ascension 1 start. Hopefully they're all like that today. No struggles. Book of 5 Rings, Ice Cream, and Kusarigama. 3 good relics. I'd like to see those in the future. Terrace Thunder, Inferno, and Bloodwall. Also very good. Very, very good. And so we're all on the silent. You're definitely playing way faster? Well, I play even faster. I don't know, I play really fast when I'm alone. When I'm not streaming. But I definitely talk faster. Scroll of Boxes, Silken Tress, and Winged Boots. So let's see how hard our act might be. Oh, that's a smooth act. Okay. I'm going to take the Scroll of Boxes anyway. Cloak and Dagger, Ricochet. Well, I'll take a look so everybody can see. Backflip, Leg Sweep, Dagger Spray. Not a bad setup. Very good block density. Cloak and Dagger plus Ricochet Tactician does lean us very heavily into the Sly archetype, which is extremely good. We're facing Soulfish. Silent doesn't really have the best ways of dealing with Soulfish outside of discard, so we'll probably want to take those anyways. But we can backflip. I'm just going to take like the very generic pile, so we're not forced to pick up discard cards right away. Not that we'd ever be like truly forced, but yeah. Dagger Spray I'm not a huge fan of. I don't generally like the card, but it's probably fine for now. Would have loved like a Flick Flack instead, honestly. Get some of that Sly synergy going. I prefer pack 1. Well, we chose it. Sorry, the stream's going to be a little bit delayed. I'm not going to draw my attacks. Thank you. Perfect C-Punk fight, but of course, very important not to take damage. Deflect, Slice, and Escape Plan. Good cards. Good cards, for sure. I think I'm going to take a Slice. I'm gonna go question marks. Gaining some max HP on the silent, that's actually very welcome. We've lost 15 HP so far. Gained 10 max. Seems like a worthwhile trade. The spoils map sometimes is hard, but I think we have a smooth enough path. I don't need to worry about it too much. Even if some of these question marks end up being enemies. Like this. In general, this run seems very good. Well, off to a solid start. There's nothing like exceptional about this run yet. There's prepared, there's the slice, ricochet. I'm going to take prepared. That'll lean us into taking a sly card later. Definitely going to enchanted card with spiral. Could even be a strike because our offense is very limited right now. I'm still going to do a defend. Yeah, Silent does need to saturate their deck. Almost worth taking a dagger spray here. I'm going to do the neutralize first. Going to be disciplined. Maybe in a bad way. Immediately punished. I don't know who's like who I need to focus next. I think I have to focus the front slug. I thought I was gonna be able to take out the second guy, but it's fine. Get rid of the spoils map. 1, 2. Then what are we drawing? 1 strike. That's fine. We have enough block next turn, I believe. So we don't have to take anything here. Okay, give me damage. Not damage. Untouchables here. Blur and After Image are really good, though. Those actually are... I think I'm going to take After Image. Crazy. Something be untouchable for me. Gonna need to upgrade Dagger Spray, unfortunately. Neutralize is not as important since you have Leg Sweep. Yeah, that's what I figured too, but I still think it's really good to have it. Could take the Poison Stab. It's technically damage. I don't love my options here. Could almost take the Ultimate Strike. Ooh, is this an Ultimate Strike? Is this the Rolling Boulder bailout? I wish this card was good. I wish it was a card that was ever worth taking. I don't like After Image unless I'm going shivs. Yeah, the reason I took it though was because we have prepared, we have Slice, and of course we have Neutralize in our starting deck. So it felt like it'd be okay. And like 3 block is fine, but if we get another After Image, it will be better. But even 3 block a turn is okay, and it'll probably be more than 3 block a turn. So I don't hate it. And we'll likely find shivs is also probably my thinking. Don't necessarily want to remove a strike. We have a little bit of a weak deck. I almost think I take the Poison Stab. It at least leans us in a direction. Could take the Poison Stab Outbreak. That's like very heavy speculation. There's also good relics to buy. Let's take the very heavy speculation, and then we'll take a power potion so that we're not at danger of losing. Could have like Sharp on Dagger Spray. I still think Swift is going to be better. And I like it on After Image. We could have it be innate. And we're going to Smith, I think. Could be the time that we actually get to Smith Outbreak, but I think we'll Smith the Poison Stab. Okay. This will be an interesting one. We don't need to play the weakness anymore. So let's play the poison, get the damage out there. It could be actually a regen potion fight. We have enough block. We can draw 2. Doesn't seem terrible. Yeah, definitely a regen potion fight. Cool. Block for exactly 9. And then weaken them. We already aren't taking damage? Crazy. Yeah, pretty much full value out of the regen potion most likely here. Might as well take 0 extra damage. Then deck seems like it would be worth it, that after image. Okay, meal tickets could... Murder is also win condition. I know we have the snake bite. We took outbreak. So snake bite's also fine enough with outbreak here. Do you want to upgrade the snake bite? Probably would want to upgrade the murder as well. And we can kind of choose to do either. What's gonna be better against the soulfish? Soulfish might mitigate murder on a turn, whereas snake bite won't really be that mitigated. So it might be the snake bite. Each card drawn though. I do like this as like inevitability. Let's try for the snake bite. And we got the illusion of choice. Thank you, haunted ship. Do I want to play the snake bite or do I want to ensure I have weaken on them for next turn? I guess we have a block potion. So let's just hit them. Yeah, it's kind of afraid of this. This is the middle of the road turn. Whatever, this will make it more worthwhile to heal if that's something we want to do. Probably not playing this. Probably weakening. Could outbreak, it turns out. It's not gonna matter. We win. GG, go ship. Yeah, you think snakebite as well. Good, good. There's Blade Dance. It's good with After Image. Not particularly good in our deck right now. I think Untouchable is pretty good. Definitely gonna Smith. And I'm going to Smith the Snakebite right now. Just so we have better win conditions against this guy. He is quite annoying. I could use my power potion. Is it crazy of me to think that I don't need to use my power potion? I don't think that's too crazy, but maybe it is. Finally drew our snake bite. Oh, that was our outbreak turn? I wasn't even paying attention. I was just playing cards to get block. Let's leg sweep them for next turn, because next turn's gonna be rough. Yeah, I don't think you need it. You know, yeah, I don't think I need the power potion either. Could use the block potion here, but I don't think it's gonna be necessary either. It's only 10 damage too. And we get to draw, discard the beckon, which is cool. Mediocre deck can beat it as long as you have like 60 HP. Yeah, agreed. Which I definitely had more than. I mean, yeah. As long as it's not a bad deck, right? Just mediocre, then we're fine. I was hoping to get some more poison synergy, honestly. A little disappointed I don't have it. Now we're gonna have like all beckons in our deck. I don't even know what the best like play here is. I guess that's it. Take 6, win. I mean, we lost like 22 HP. It's not terrible. Time for grand finale. The meme is here. I don't hate Fan of Knives. AoE is something that Poison struggles with. It does play into our after image well. So I think that's fine here. Could have bought another Poison Dagger technically. Definitely could have done that technically. I think I also like Energy, though we don't need it the most right now. But Pale's Tears is very good. Just have to remember to actually use it. Do we have a shop after? Yes. Okay. Could even do a shop into an elite. Sorry, elite into a shop after we go get our spoils. So let's go to the map. That'll be nice. Okay, deal with the Bulbug. Be weakened too, I guess. Dang, we'll still take some damage. No soup? Yeah. Sorry, I know you love your soup. We don't win this turn. So let's just block. And win the next turn. Great. Dodge and roll, predator, backflip. Maybe there's a dodge and roll plus in our future here. I'm just going to skip though. Looking for better damage sources. Lose energy potion, gain 10 max HP. Dang, now we get up the vigorous on the dagger spray. Even better than the sharp, right? I don't hate 10 max HP. Let's make the dagger spray big. That'll be fine. It'll help us in a lot of fights. We're gonna fight to obtain this guy's key. He has a key he might have lost. I might have seen it, but he shouldn't have lost it. If he really wanted it, he would have held on to it better. Like the worst kind of logic. Alright, we'll hold on to Snakebite. This is the value of a Snakebite. This is a hard fight, for sure. We're not like the best equipped for this fight. Finally drew weakness, that's nice. Do I want to after image? We can wait for like a turn where he's like attacking a little bit less. I feel like. To play our Snakebite, surely. Mostly block these turns. He does have a turn where like he doesn't attack as much. It is a thing. We've seen it happen before. This is like almost as much block as a defend. And does give him over. Is it only when he like gets to half health? It might be. Let's see. Nope. Okay. No. Just doesn't really follow any metric I'm aware of. Okay. Let's just do the Snakebite. Let's take some damage. He's dead now. Okay, now he started. This is the turn he takes off. I hate this guy. He like didn't. I hate random attack enemies. I honestly don't think they should exist, but maybe that's just me. I think enemies should have set patterns and turn orders to make them the most fair. I know it's random, but I just don't want it to be. Is Infinite Blades worth it? The answer to that question is like so often no. I was gonna say, is it worth it with after image? I just don't think Infinite Blades is that good. I don't think it's good enough to consider like that. It's not good enough to pretend that like it should be a real card. You're gonna take my Outbreak. I might be okay with that. I was really hoping to get some payoff for this Outbreak earlier, and it didn't show up. So maybe I should just let him keep it. Like, he wants it. I don't anymore. So huge damage they're dealing to me this turn, though. 13. That hurts. Should have played my weakness, I guess. Suppose I don't want to strike him this turn so we can stun him next turn in case. Nah, it never mattered. It literally never mattered. Also, I've been forgetting my Pale's Tears this entire time. This is the first time I've remembered that it exists. I also just clicked that Outbreak, so apparently I'm taking it. Upgraded accuracy. Well, now you tell me. We'll go into Shivs. Zero cost card. Let's anticipate. A card I don't really like, but maybe it's fine. Also, I don't think that taking the accuracy was correct, but felt kind of good. The upgrade prepared is huge. Probably just rest. Let's make sure we make it to that grand old shop, shall we? Yeah, just in case there's like a fight like this. Okay, that accuracy though on this exact fight is gonna pay off like crazy. I think we save ourselves quite a bit of damage if I just take out the Bullbug Egg this turn. Oh, come on, game. You've got to be kidding me. We drew none of our other strikes, we didn't draw Fan of Knives, we didn't even draw Snake Bite, and we drew none of our good blocks. I'm a little upset. This guy survived at 1 HP. So we take 12. That was unlikely. Alright, like I said, that accuracy gonna pay off huge on this fight. Wow, that was absolutely terrible. But sometimes you get unlucky. Pendulum's great to find. We have 880 gold now. We're rich. I don't want to add more cards to the deck necessarily, but they could be prepared. I wouldn't mind adding a prepared to the deck. There's a lot of commons I don't really want to see, though. I guess there's some that I'm okay with seeing. Yeah, I was thinking about these. Probably Cloak and Dagger. Then... don't have enough discard to make this other untouchable that appealing. Our deck is a little all over the place. Could take a Leading Strike. Honestly, let's just take our... let's take our damage. And we do have an elite into a shop, so is it best to upgrade or is it best to not, or to rest? We don't have to take the elite, of course. So let's get rid of a strike and make an ultimate strike. That's very nice. Deflect, interesting. I mean, maybe deflect. I don't think without dexterity, I don't necessarily want deflect as much. Though it is a great card. Untouchable can almost be like deflect, but with 2 more block. Like maybe I shouldn't because we don't have the discard yet. I think I'm afraid of the Infested Prism enough that we don't fight the elite here. We also have History Course, so we don't need to like push the envelope. So, let's definitely not push the envelope too hard. This is a very interesting turn. I played all my energy again. I need to remember that Pale's Tears exists. This is like my bane. Because now we could have had a really good turn. Now we have to have a suboptimal turn. I feel like I need to play the accuracy shivs. We take 12. That's alright. That's a big mistake. Now I don't need to worry about it as much. Really need to not make mistakes like that. Noxious Fumes, I'm okay with. We'll heal a little bit from our problems here. I like Calculated Gamble. We don't have a membership card this time. That was really the Ironclad run. Doesn't feel that long ago. So, take a skill potion. Take a strike. Do I want a second after image? I kind of do. I think I like Nunchaku too. We like having energy. I think I'll take a second after image. Could take the dash. We've removed some strikes. We've made our deck better for sure. Could take the cure-all over the liquid bronze. Kind of wish I used the liquid bronze on that other fight. The bug fight would have saved me 17 HP. That would have been nice. Just had to use it immediately would be my guess. But there's also Jackpot. Something doesn't have the best zero cost cards. We already have a win condition, so we don't need a Jackpot. But otherwise, Jackpot could be a consideration for winning. I think I will remove this, grab energy and draw as a potion. We can save our money for later. And I'm just going to rest to be maximally safe. We're definitely playing way safer than I need to be, but I got a little bit spooked. So, don't be too harsh on me. Wow, tracking and venom? I guess we'll go for the envenom. It's kind of an interesting proposition here. And we want to save energy. Don't forget about that part. We'd like to save energy for the turn. Take 6 damage. Because now we have 4 energy a turn, as long as I don't want to play like too much else. So dexterity. We can do that. Probably should have paid the backflip first. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And then I play nothing else, so we save some more energy. Take 3. It's not bad. Hook and dagger. Shivs. We have outbreak triggering, which is very nice. And I suppose dagger spray doesn't really get better. Could also do poison stab. We have enough HP. I rested. I don't think we need to use the skill potion. Even though we drew the accuracy late, that's been one of our problems, and we haven't had weakness till just now. Could be the snake bite instead of the ultimate strike, though it's close. There's our second after image. There's our leg sweep for more weakness. Definitely want to keep the weakness stacked on them. We want to save energy. Good thing I remembered our energy situation before the boss fight. This turn sucks. Look at that. If that had been deflect, this turn could have sucked slightly less. That's my bad. Okay, neutralize. We're not in so much danger now. Yeah, we take 0 damage. Wow. Okay, easy fight. Great. And Venom very much made that easy at the beginning. And then we have Knife Trap. Tools of the Trade's really good. Serpent Form's also really good. These are all really good. These are all totally fine win conditions for my deck. Well, Tools of the Trade is efficiency, which kind of gives me a win condition. Because I just need to be a little bit more efficient. What am I worried about? Who can beat me? AM Glass could beat me, so it actually makes me stay away from Knife Trap, because Knife Trap will play every other Shiv, and that could be bad. So I think we need to take Serpent Form or Tools of the Trade. Both help us beat Aeon Glass, and I don't think the other two bosses beat me. Tools of the Trade does help me on the Queen fight, though. Significantly more. Let's take Tools. Though I don't hate the Serpent Form. Whistle, try Boomerang, and other stuff. So, unfortunately, I mean, we could take Instinct on Ultimate Strike and Poison Stab. We can't even take it on Dagger Spray. Could take it on Slice, I guess. Those all would want upgrades if we did that, so I don't think it's that. We are facing the Queen, so I'm glad I grabbed Tools of the Trade. The first card you play each combat is played an extra time. You know what? I don't think I've, taken the Fire Axe, and it seems okay here. So I feel like I'm gonna go left and just get to the queen with full HP as a priority. Now, what are the priority cards I want to play here? So, probably like one of the powers. It doesn't have to be like any of the other powers. We don't have to play the neutralize first, though they are weakened for 4 turns now, which I guess I somewhat appreciate, but my goodness, was that a bad use of our axe. At least now we have energy. Should play another strike instead of a defend. Playing a little too quickly here. Gained energy. That's very nice. So a calculated gamble. I think we're good to use the rest of our energy here. Take 0 damage. Because we'll probably just win with 3 energy next turn. Yeah. That seemed super likely. Actually, it was guaranteed if I had bothered to look at my deck, but I roughly knew what was in there. We like Piercing Whale on the queen. We don't need to take the liquid bronze. Now, we are going to get History Course, which I definitely didn't forget about until just now. For sure. So that's cool. Now, the first card we play is played twice, so like don't forget that part. Let's play Outbreak twice. Survivor, and I know we went over Pale's Tears, but I don't want to take like too much damage. It's a weird turn. Take 3, that's not too bad. That's a good turn. We can weaken you. You take nothing. Funny enough, this would have been a great turn to have Thorns. Or a great fight for Thorns. Tools of the trade. Oh, this really does kind of suck. Oh no, is Shiv the last card I play? Oh no, Shivs don't work well with History Course. Definitely keep the Piercing Whale. Yep, it's definitely a Shiv. Okay. We'll backflip next turn though. We'll be golden. Don't think we need this. Cool. You came at the perfectly wrong time. That's fine. I don't even care. We won. Energy Potion. Infinite Blades is now more exciting. We are facing the Queen. So I think it's Infinite Blades. If we're very, very lucky, we could deal 150 damage to this enemy. Take a calculated gamble here. Don't know if it was worth it. Oh, calculated gamble got played again. Okay, so for anyone who's wondering, it wasn't worth it. Yeah, I need to just not be dumb. Yeah, well, if I had played that fight correctly, we actually had a bit of a chance there. Oh well. Yeah, I was stupid. I need to remember History Course. All these items you gotta remember. The worst part is like you take the card and then you just look bad. You get the relic and you're like, well, it's not really that good, is it? Okay. We now block for 2 for every card we play. We can play the Noxious, or sorry, we can play Untouchable for free. Which I kind of like. Okay, let's get energy. They're gonna frail me. Right, the gambling first, or grabbing last, I should say, is a very, very stupid idea that no one should do. Now we full blocked somehow and still have an energy left over. That was incredible. We're not getting punished, like, at all for our misplays. Cool, we get to play accuracy. That's great. Let's play a cloak and dagger. Then we'll just play a shiv, I guess. Discard, discard. We'll discard a strike. Play an after image. We block for 3 every time we play a card. It's good news. This guy's gonna attack for a lot, but not enough. That's for sure. Okay. And I think we're good enough to win. I don't know. I'm having a hard time estimating this deck's capacity. I think Haze is fine for the queen fight. Let's go to a campfire. Smith up. Upgrade the tools of the trade to be free. Definitely want to visit a shop. Get a chest here, get Gorget. I love Gorget. A little bit of block in the beginning, doesn't hurt. Accuracy is very nice, we get to play it twice. Then we take 0 damage. This is great. So let's play Snakebite and play nothing else, and then we'll play Snakebite again next turn. And I'll make this guy take a ton of damage. Kind of just playing every card, huh? I feel like I could not take damage, potentially. Yeah, this'll do. Maybe I don't want to have Survivor next turn, but it'll probably be fine. I'm okay striking at the start of next turn. We have a full turn till they do anything. These shivs are doing quite a bit of damage. We never even played Outbreak? Didn't notice. Anyways, that's a long drawn-out fight that I'm glad is over. Bubble, bubble. It's a good card. Shopping time. Full heal time. Could get rid of the rest of our strikes and defends. I wouldn't want to get rid of our spiral defend. But Ghost Seed strikes me is pretty good. Could buy the red mask too. Does help out. Prolong is actually maybe interesting as well. There's an interesting thought about Entropic Brew. It's not like the best for us here. How good is Ghost Seed? Do we need to rely on drawing defends? We kinda do. We have Cloak and Daggers and Untouchables. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. Yeah, and then we'll fight one elite in Act 3. I'm okay with Act 3 elites on silent for the most part. Now, what is the card that we want to play twice? That's the real question. I guess we don't want to take damage. So I'll play the Cloak and Dagger twice. It's just how it's got to be. Does give us a lot of damage as well. Okay, great turn for Piercing Whale. gonna play the after image and just take a tiny bit of damage. Just an itty bitty little tiny bit of damage. Debating playing the Tools of the Trade or not. We're piercing wailing this turn. He really does frail you forever, huh? Whatever, we'll take one more. It's fine. This guy's just a jerk. He's a big old meanie face. We'll take 0. We win. Okay. I'd love more energy somehow. I don't know if that's possible to get. I like upgrade escape plan. And then, okay, the three dudes. Not the worst for us. I think especially if we play an accuracy here. An escape plan, that was good. And then they're all starting with weak, which is nice. You're going to need weak on you the most. I think we're going to... Yeah, this seems good. Full block. This is worth using a cure-all potion on. For the infinite blades. That'll help us win this fight with minimal damage, hopefully. You can dagger spray, play prepared. Gonna after image again. Play a card, deal damage. Everything's ethereal, so that's fine. Really, really, really would be the best time in the world for Fan of Knives, and it shows up. You start to lose faith in a card. You don't think it's ever going to show up when you really, really want it. And all of a sudden, there it is. Right when you need it. Right when you need it most. So we could take the Sucker Punch, because we could use a little bit more weak in the deck. We are staggeringly shy of enough weak. Ends up being another shop. Ooh, and Well-Laid Plans is the play. Fasten's also good, but we already bought Ghost Seed, so it's not going to be that good. And I think we even upgrade the Well-Laid Plans. We're facing the Queen. This is just going to... That should do it. Sucks that we don't have 3 potions, but I think we'll be okay without it. Double Noxious Fumes. I never upgraded Noxious Fumes, it turns out. Could even do the Infinite Blades. How crazy would that be? Let's do the skill potion, see what it could possibly be. Wow, these are very interesting cards. Would it be crazy if I nightmared Tools of the Trade? The answer is yes, but... But we could also nightmare, like, Noxious Fumes. We could do both. That's so stupid. What is even our hand next turn if we do both? Whatever, I'm not thinking about it. This is funny. I don't think we lose because of this. Of that, I'm like fairly certain. But if we do, then I apologize to myself and everybody who believed in me. It's very funny, though. Okay, we have a leg sweep. It's quite nice. So we can play Noxious. Let's do another Tools of the Trade. So let's see how that does. I'm just curious. This became one of like my favorite runs ever. Choose 3 cards to discard. Haha, I'll discard all of the cards that are bound. One of them plays themselves, so it's totally fine. You gotta admit, this took a turn for the very funny. Don't forget, by the way, we do have history course. Am I even going to draw enough cards? I might actually draw too much. No, it seems like we're perfect. Okay. So we can get rid of a defend. Probably get rid of a prepared. And then we have to get rid of one more card. I'm okay getting rid of the Sucker Punch right now. Seems fine. Get a lot of poison out there. So we got the Outbreak. We got some Slices. We got some Dices. Our last After Image came very late, sadly. Oh yeah, we draw exactly 8, then we discard 3. It's perfect. This makes me very happy. What am I going to get rid of this turn? Guess the Defend's not going to do a whole ton for us. Anticipate, well, maybe with the Anticipate would have done enough for us. Going back and forth on that. Could play our other tools of the trade here. It's a very novel idea. They're going to attack us for a lot next turn. I don't think we really want to play this other tools. And we did full block just now, so let's just discard that tools. It's not going to be what we want. Outbreak's doing some damage. And we have to choose between Fan of Knives and Infinite Blades. I guess it's Infinite Blades. Oh, we have to choose 3 to discard. Well, we don't need block this turn, but we could use it for next turn. But then Piercing Wail will be fine enough next turn, so we don't need to block next turn for sure. So, okay. All that being said, well, Infinite Blades. I think we want to Bubble Blast. Then we end our turn, and we keep these cards, and then we'll just weaken the queen, and then she'll cry. Yeah, that seems about right. Get rid of one of these Noxiouses, sure. She does have 63 poison on her. It's quite a lot. Got rid of all the defends. They weren't really doing much for us anyway. And I think we win this turn. Turns out, might have drastically overestimated the queen fight. Didn't even need to use our Lucky Tonic here. Yeah. History course is very strong. History course is like super strong. And that's why we took it. We took spoils in history course. Now that's something that's a lot harder to do on Ascension 9. So, I don't know. Wow, Mystery Machine traveled to 15 or more question marks? Yeah, we really were just getting this run done. I think it was fine though. Like, we really did not need to fight elites. We faced 2 this whole run. And like, that's kind of the silent experience. Even on Ascension 10, you don't need to fight elites that much. You don't have to push power that much. You just have to build a deck capable of beating bosses. And the silent can do that more than most, although Aeon Glass really puts a wrench in things. So, I don't know. I think that deck still had answers to Aeon Glass, but it could have been difficult. Anyways, that was a good, fun run. Definitely have a good time in the next one. Shipping a bottle, Insanity Potion. Cool. Like seeing the Insanity Potion. Or was that Touch of Insanity? I can't remember. Mask. Oh, here's the soup. We didn't even have a chance to get soup. No, I'm joking. Blade of Ink, Hidden Daggers, and Phantom Blades make Shivs way better. Hidden Daggers, one of the best. Hidden Daggers and Blade of Ink, are 2 of the best Shiv generating cards. They're kind of what you want to see. But that was a good run. So, next up we got the Regent. And the Regent is where I start to pay a lot of very close attention. Let's see what we've got in terms of our routing. So we have an early shop if we wanted to take the Cursed Pearl. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it can be a power spike early. And with the Regent, sometimes it gets you the right combo cards, even though I hate having Greed. And like this is kind of the opposite, right? If we take the remove a card from our deck, that sometimes thins out the Regent's deck to be much more consistent in the late game. I'm going to try out the Cursed Pearl, because I like the shop early. And I like being able to build up a game plan pretty early. It's possible I should have focused down the Leaf Slime there, but yeah, kind of for this reason. Take 3. Might have been able to not take as much damage. We don't win this turn, so we just gotta wait. It'll come to us. Okay, Monologue, Gather Light, Quasar. I think I'm going to take, without any other information, I'm going to take a Gather Light, and then we'll see what the shop has. Likely stars are going to be what we want. I think Discovery is like kind of really good for the Regent. Then we take a Hidden Cache Gamma Blast. Then we can take a charge. If we have to fight Aeon Glass, like, it's the card we want. It's also just a good card in general. And then we can remove a strike. And that feels pretty good. I mean, it's just run random card getting upgraded. And it was Discovery. We love Discovery getting upgraded. Okay, I'm going to stop reading there, though. Could have kept reading, but didn't seem right. We'd already lost 3 HP, so like losing 3 HP doesn't matter at all, right? Knockout blow immediately? Perfect. Already paying for itself. Okay, we'll take a Know Thy Place. We do love weak and vulnerable. We have a lot of it now. But we like even more of it. Discovery, yeah. When Discovery works, it feels so unfair. Like, it feels just so good. And then Charge paying off here as well. Great. Guards is also beating Aeon Glass. Do I need to worry about Aeon Glass, like, to that degree? I don't know. I don't know why they nerfed Minion Sacrifice. I really don't like that Guards got nerfed. I think it's fine. It is good. I understand the utility of exhausting cards that you don't want to see in your deck. But you have to have draw, and the Regent has awkward draw. And often when they have draw, they don't have energy. So it's really difficult. Let's take the gold this time. I don't want to lose a bunch of HP on this fight. And we have another shop we can go to. And then I also can upgrade. Okay. So far, so good, by the way. So far, doing great. Let's upgrade Hidden Cache. It'll often be something we want to play 4 stars. It's our main star generator right now. Go to the Greed and the Strike. Do I need to Venerate? I don't think I do. Yeah, because these guys can Know Thy Place. Oh! Game just crashed. Hold up. I'll be right back. See if I remember to cut this from the video. Probably not. That would be my guess. I'm trying to go a bit faster, but alright. Okay. No idea what that crash was about, but it happened. So we get rid of our Greed, we get rid of our Strike. Same plan as last time. I don't think I'm going to change anything up. Oh, I said I don't need to play Venerate, right? So yeah, we just played a Strike instead. Cool. Don't want to change anything, even with a crash if we don't have to. Okay, did the exact same thing as last time and nothing bad happened. Could try to take 0 damage. Let's go for it. We'll attempt. Probably should have played Gamma Blast there. Guess we would have liked to play the Hidden Cache. Who knew? Bombardment will finish the fight. Child of Stars, that's a block win condition. Razortooth's just incredible as a card, though we are getting rid of a lot of our cards, so it's a little bit less necessary. I love Bombardment, though. We can grab Touch of Insanity right now. And now if we see a particle wall, we could go infinite. We have one piece of the infinite puzzle. So for the Act 3 boss, we're 1/3 of the way there. We just have to collect a particle wall. How am I feeling about our current situation, though? I'm feeling great. I'm feeling awesome. I wish Transform counted as exhaust. Maybe it does, but I don't think it does. Debating buying another Child of Stars. They are good in multiples. We don't have the most star spending yet. Remove also doesn't seem too bad, though. Regent does like a thin deck. More so than anyone else, in my opinion. Now, Bombardment's going to get upgraded when we play it, so let's try to get the cards that don't get upgraded. Like Powers. Powers won't get upgraded by Razortooth. Okay. So, do we want Dex on this fight? I think Dex will be helpful in the Kin fight. I think we can spend a colorless potion, though. Fasten. Fasten's very good. Debating on whether we want charge or not, but I like the extra block we just got. Okay. And then this is a full block turn as well, which is fantastic. Fasten definitely helps us out so much. Okay, we have a Discovery. Play a Dying Star for free. We can Guards. Play Minion Sacrifice. Keep the other one around. Not taking any damage so far. Do I play... Oh, yeah, we play Bombardment. They're dead. Just look at their HP, and you'll be fine. So it's Reflector Collision Course here. Hard to pass up on a Reflect, especially when you have a lot of star generation. So now we have to play our stars more often, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Or star generation, I mean. Player Discovery. We can maintain cards in the hand. Get an extra energy for next turn. So I'm pretty sure... Pretty sure Bombardment getting guards won't work. Because it transforms them. So, like, let's play with Bombardment, because that'll be pretty good to have. You don't really want to mess it up. Guess maybe I should have played the Strike there. I don't know, I feel like I messed up that turn. I was thinking way too hard about it, because I wanted to test out guards as well. Oh, good, we get a chance to. So, let's test out guards. It gets exhausted itself, of course, but the other cards that we targeted do not get exhausted. So we were correct in that instance. Okay. All defends. What happened? Where did our attacks go? It's fine, we have Bombardment. I'm going to take none of this. I think I can take on an elite here. I think it's worth taking on an elite here. It's maybe a better way to put that. I like charge. We can get rid of greed. Get rid of a defend. We'll do an attack. It might be worth playing the Dex potion. It might not be. I do want to play the Bombardment. I think that's a good amount of block. That was good. Yeah, that was good. It was just good. Don't need to go too much more into it than that. Play a Convergence. Do you want to deal damage? We have a bunch of stars to get next turn. And Bombardment's going to keep striking, right. That's like the really good part about what we got going on here. We can now charge these 2 infections away, right. Kind of forgot that was an ability that we were going to have. Now they're damage cards for us. Bombardment also hitting good targets. Yeah, that was a good fight. Very good. Second Reflect is okay. I'm thinking it's either Cloak of Stars or Hidden Cache. I do like at least like 1 Cloak of Stars, but I like a second Hidden Cache a lot. 46 HP. Strength and Dexterity Potion with what I would consider a fairly good deck. I don't think we need the extra into that place. Might upgrade Reflect. Could upgrade the other Hidden Cache. Could make the minion dive bombs so slightly better. Why is it such a slight upgrade to them? Could upgrade Gather Light. I'm actually going to upgrade Gather Light. I think just like little bits of better block here and there is going to save us a lot. I don't think I need to use the Dexterity Potion necessarily. But I might anyways. Just to be perfectly safe. This fight can do a lot of damage. And we might end up using the Flex Potion too, but that's going to be a very situational thing. So I do want to play the Bombardment. So I will do that, and then we'll just take a bunch of damage this turn. It's going to hurt. So yeah, we're at 27 HP already. Okay. But we shouldn't take much more damage for most of the rest of this combat. We get Child of the Stars. We get Discovery. I'd like damage, please. But barring damage, I guess we'll take block. Try again with Discovery. I guess we could play Falling Star. I guess I don't want to spend the stars right now. Weird. Okay. Discovery. I don't mind playing a free Neutron Aegis. Cards get a lot better when they're free. Turns out. It's like the only time I've played that card in my life. Play the Make It So. Ooh, we could discover Make It So. That just opened up a possibility of winning here that I wasn't even sure existed. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident so far. Might as well play Reflect. Play the guards, get out of the deck. Have a minion block, sure. Keep our deck a bit thin. Our deck mostly just the cards we've discovered. I think that's fun. Then we can just Hidden Cache our 2 defends away, because that'll be for the best. Or sorry, we could charge our 2 defends away, because if we just draw a minion dive bomb, never mind, we just have Bombardment playing. Decisions. Okay. I don't think Decisions is the best card to take here, necessarily. And we don't have the most star generation for it. We did take 2 Hidden Caches, so like it's not unplayable for us, and like we have the Gather Light as well. On top of course, our starting Venerate. However, if we could just imbue this, we'll go all the way. Damn it. Sealed Throne, actually, though, is kind of insane. Yeah, whenever you play a card, gain stars. They did nerf this card. It used to be innate, and now it is not. So I don't know. Maybe this isn't as good as it used to be, but I'm still going to try it here. And that still kind of justifies the Decisions take. We'd like to fight elites, but after the chest, ideally. Like a few more cards here. Do I need to take 9 this combat? I'm going to say I don't need to take 9 damage. I'm saying we can take slightly less. I don't know how true that is, but hopefully very. Too bad we couldn't play the decisions. The Sealed Throne not being playable immediately, definitely making it a lot weaker. Okay, then we can guards one of the hidden caches to get a full block going here. Do a little bit of damage. This is good. So now we can do the Sealed Throne, of course. Should have done that in a different order, but it's not going to matter, I would think. Cool. So yeah, we didn't need to take any damage that fight. As it turns out, Glimmer is draw, and we kind of desperately need draw. I mean, I guess Decisions is also draw. I like Cloak of Stars as well. I'm going to take the Explosive Ampule over the Flex Spot for now. Well. Uncommon skill. No, I don't want to lose Touch of Insanity. Fortifier is only an uncommon attack? That's crazy to me. I like Fortifier better though, so we'll look at these attacks, and we'll take a Collision course. Because we did just take draw, so 0-cost cards got a little bit better. Now, when Sealed Throne does show up immediately, we're very happy. This guy, this fight's gonna suck, because we drew nothing really good in the start except for the Sealed Throne. Okay. Kind of just have to pray that the decisions hits here. Guess we'll do the Know Thy Place. It's not the end of the world. We can guards. I guess we'll guards all of these. In case we end up drawing them again, though it really shouldn't matter. Okay. We can play Child of the Stars. We can Glimmer. Yes. Yes. Okay. We'll play our Reflect. Play some damage out. And we're good. Yeah, I want to take my charge back. Don't know if I take second Collision course. Because we do want to like see our Sealed Throne. So I'm going to pass up. Even though it's upgraded. When you play a power, deal 8 damage. So we have Child of the Stars. Sealed Throne, and that's it. I'm going to take the gold. If we had a few more powers, I think I'd do it, but ooh, 204 Frozen Egg. It's not bad. I am going to visit a shop though, or am I? Does that change my routing? Could change my routing, not visit the shop, not do a second elite, just do 1 elite. Does it give us 3 fights before the boss? Or is it 5 combats? 5 combats. 5 combats? That's a lot of combats. I would need this question mark to be a combat before the boss. I'm just going to pay 100 gold for 1 relic. I think I'm going to take a question mark as well here. Ends up being a shop. Might change what I do in the future then. Minion cards doing double damage and block actually would have been nice. Love Convergence, kind of love Spectrum Shift too. It's not the craziest card, but it is fun. Yeah, we're going to take a Convergence, going to take a Spectrum Shift. Maybe should have taken Radiate instead. Now we're not going to visit that other shop still, because it's very low value. Make Spectrum Shift cheap. Okay. Ended up changing routes here. I think we're mostly on target. So, Child of the Stars, Convergence, Reflect seems like the best play. Full blocks and stuns that guy. What is this turn? That turn sucked. That was all our star cards and none of our star generation. That does happen in star decks sometimes. Oh right, we can't play Sealed Throne right now either? Okay, gonna have to be able to play that. And then... I think Hidden Gem's pretty important. Oof. Oof. Just oof. I don't like this turn. We might need to triple block or something coming up. We have some weird variants going on. I do love Jackpot, though. But let's Discovery. Heirloom Hammer. Minion Dive Bomb. Still might want to triple my block. Could theoretically get more value out of it, but we could get less. Okay, let's try to take out the big guy back here. I think they're my priority target right now. Oh yeah, they're gone. They're out of here. Alright, we're 24 stars. Yeah, so we do eventually get a bunch of stars. We could take Stardust as a win condition. Might have even added on too many win conditions, honestly. 13 damage is enough, turns out. We got weakness going, and could take another Gamma Blast, could take a Manifest Authority. Do I need the block density? So we have one block added here, kind of block here, one block there, a little bit of block there. Yeah, I think we need the block density, sadly. This question mark ended up being a fight, I'll have you know. Glimmer. Glimmer. So what do I want to do here? Might want to play the Reflect. Probably will have to play the Hidden Cache if I'm going to play the Reflect. Then we'll try to damage this other guy. And then the one block nerf on Reflect actually ended up helping us here by drawing with Centennial Puzzle. So take that, game developers. You've only made me stronger. I don't have any beef with game developers. In case that wasn't obvious. Play Convergence here. It's kind of a fine Convergence. Lost our other energy, though. Or sorry, our other draw. How much damage is this? 28 plus 10. That probably does it. So we'll just keep playing Bombardment on the choppers. There's Sealed Throne. I couldn't play as many cards as I thought I could play there. Welp, I'm just gonna be dumb. Okay. Let's try not to make any more dumb mistakes. We only have so many potions we can ever play. Speed potion's fine. Crescent Spear, probably fine. Maybe dilutes the deck too much. Not upgraded. We want to upgrade stuff most likely, or rest. I feel like if it's the Infested Prism we want to rest, but I'd like to upgrade other stuff for sure. 20 block here might help. Decisions being upgraded could help. We definitely need the draw sometimes. Second Hidden Cache upgrade seems like it could be helpful right now, even. Gonna upgrade the Reflect. Perfect fit on Sealed Throne. I wish a Sealed Throne could just like start innately. Let's do it on Glimmer. I tend to like having it on a draw card just for options. Okay. It was the guy I didn't want to face. The game has a good habit of doing that. I don't know how they do it. They do. Guess we'll Gamma Blast and hope. So we drew Sealed Throne. Let's go to stratagem. Could be that. Okay. Am I wrong in feeling like I want to play the Sealed Throne? I may be wrong. May be wrong. But I have full block. That's worth something. Excuse me. Could transform our other entropy. Sure. Fasten helps here. Gives us enough block to be relevant. Which, of course, maybe not worth playing, but we played it. Took 0 damage. The Infested Prism really needs to take a turn off. I think that's what's frustrating me most about the Infested Prism. Is like they just don't take a turn off, and they really need to. Like it's very annoying facing something that just can't ever stop. Ow. There's Child of the Stars, finally. Ultimate Defend. It's kind of good here. Probably don't need to know thy place. Ultimate Defend. What do I want? What am I hoping to glimmer out here? I guess there's a lot of things. We could have that for next turn. That could be good. You gain so much block, too. God, I hate this guy. I hate this guy so much. He's, like, actually a problem. Let's play our Discovery. I guess get Kingly Kick out. Cool, take 0 damage. Hopefully win next turn. Hopefully. Oh no, that's an insane amount of block to try to get through. Never mind. We had Bombardment. And then we healed for 10 because we grabbed Pair. Love that. Glow. It's maybe okay here. Do I need to rest? It's a bit of a risk to not rest with how slow our deck can be sometimes. We don't have like the ultimate win condition. And we're relatively slow. Do have speed potions. Could also upgrade though. Upgrade has definite benefits. Let's get Manifest Authority upgraded. Let's try it. I'm gonna take Heart of Iron and speed. Okay. So Spectrum Shift or Discovery or Bombardment? Just getting Bombardment going could be pretty good. I think getting Spectrum Shift and Discovery is also pretty good. True Alignment, that's really funny. So now we can play everything. We can just have our whole... We can have our cake and eat it too, as they say. Alright, take 6 damage a turn. Play Bombardment. So as opposed to like bad draw order, I think we've actually gotten quite the opposite. Play the Convergence. Have full block. Be able to reflect. Still bombarding. They can know their place. Gather Light, Hidden Cache. Prep time is fine, but it's not necessarily what we need here. Let's block. And then I like a little mayhem in my fights. Probably should have played the heart there. Might just win now, though. Yeah, I'm thinking we probably just win. Because it's hard not to win when you're generating infinite stars. Okay. Yeah, we have this. We have weird scaling. We're scaling I'm not used to, and part of it is luck-based. Maybe that's why I'm not feeling good about it, but like... So far, so good. Alignment would be a great card for our deck, by the way. If we could just find that. Take 7 damage. Definitely need to be able to play more than 3 cards a turn. Oh, we had Mayhem. I'm like, what played that strike? I don't have anything that plays a strike. No, you literally chose that power just a moment ago. Do I want to bomb here? It's almost like a Convergence Gather Light turn. 32 stars. Yeah, Stardust would also be clutch. This decisions is really funny. It probably doesn't matter ever, but if we would decisions like a bomb, that could be cool. Actually, let's just get like a bunch of colorless cards. See what we get. Catastrophe. Twice. 3 random cards from your draw pile when your draw pile has 0. But we could draw. Grab alignment, actually. Play alignment. Now we can do catastrophe. Alright. Well, that was fun. Didn't need to use any potions. I was severely underestimating my deck, apparently. So I don't think we want any of these. I like Comet as a card. I think it's a good card. I don't think we need it here. If we get Instinct here, I'm a little bit sad about not taking Comet. Well. But free attacks every turn is honestly not bad at all. And I think exactly what we're looking for. Cool. Like with Sealed Throne, like that's going to give us star generation every turn. They could just be really good attacks. Our shops are all early. I don't mind this elite path. I don't think we need to get that much stronger, but it is Aeon Glass, so need a little bit of something. Kitty cat. 14 damage. So I drink this. Like debating what I want to do. I guess taking 2 feels fine. Feels really safe. Feels maybe overly safe. But we'll at least have full block here. Turret Operator takes damage. This isn't too bad. Drew Shining Strike, so we can actually play the Sealed Throne. Yeah, it's hard to play the Sealed Throne. It's funny that in the patch they were like, oh, we changed Sealed Throne. And like, it was such an obvious nerf. I wonder why they decided not to call it a nerf. I'm honestly not sure. Don't think we need any of those cards. Foul Potions. And right before shop. Can always buy a Power Potion. Not losing the touch of Insanity though. I guess we should. Nah, we could look at the shop after. But like, if you do get Sealed Throne right away, like, then you're off to the races. It just is a, I don't know, that struck me as a interesting nerf. Maybe they wanted to keep the card as powerful as it was, but they didn't want to like change too much about it. Don't really need hidden caches anymore after playing Sealed Throne, I guess. Maybe we should be getting rid of those after the fact. Again, just strikes me as a weird choice. 3 random colorless cards. They could be anything. They could be Gambit. I'm not going to play Gambit. Don't think we need to take that risk when we're not taking any damage anyway. Like, I don't think it's much of a risk, honestly, but like, why take any? So, Collision Course is definitely not what we want for the Aeon Glass fight. I am happy to have guards for the Aeon Glass fight. I do want some energy, and I think Orbit helps gets us there. There. Okay, we're gonna throw our little potions at this guy. He loves it. Bellows is actually great. Giving upgrades to everything that we draw at the start is very nice. And do we have another shop? We don't, so Might as well spend money here. Do like removing a strike. Do like buying a colorless potion. Didn't see a particle wall. I don't even know if particle wall can show up if I'm being honest. Alright. Transform. We can transform our last strike. Could enchant an attack with corrupted. I don't think we have an attack worth corrupting. So let's transform a strike. Maybe bombardment, but then we'd take damage every turn. Pale blue dot is not the worst. Takes a bit to get going, but it could be much worse. Cool hidden... Cool reflect into like hidden cache and venerate turn. Take 1 damage. Kind of optimal damage, if we're being honest. So... Child of the Stars here seems pretty good. Look at Hegemony. Could gather light. Now you can make some decisions. Now glow is a very interesting decision. I think I'm going to take the glow. Yeah, in case we get the sealed throne. Just made sense to me. And then we have enough block. I like convergence for the next turn. Okay, we have stars that we can spend quite easily. Can even play our bombardment. Grab this. Glow. Block. Block. We're still taking some damage. It's not the end of the world. We're facing an elite after all. Damage is somewhat expected. Another 7 stars for the combat? Hilarious. Tuning Fork is great. Upgraded Reflect Mark II. Is that good or not? I think it's good. I think Reflect Density at 2 here. It's pretty solid. Oddly Smooth Stone makes me feel a lot better about our odds going into this fight. I'm going to rest if it's a full heal, and not rest if it's not. Okay, we're going to upgrade Orbit so it's easier to play. And maybe Pale Blue Dot will come up soon. Bombardment right away. Alright. I'm going to play a colorless potion here, see if it can get me anything very interesting. Don't mind taking less damage this turn. Yeah, this seems like a fine turn. And we'll get Sealed Throne and we'll be good. No Sealed Throne. This guy's got to know his place. Still saving stars for Sealed Throne. We're still good on that. We don't have to play our other bombardment. It will just exhaust on its own. Still didn't get Sealed Throne. Did get Fasten. Fasten, defend makes sense here. Child of Stars seems good. Convergence won't really make any sense. Might as well Manifest Authority, see what we get. Got something we can't play. But we are playing 2 bombardments a turn. That should get us there. And we can Venerate, Sealed Throne. Play an attack. Got actually a quite large Sovereign Blade, which we can just play to make sure we don't take any damage. And we can obviously Pillars of Creation too. Haha. We're still getting ethereal cards, right? We still need to play some cards, huh? Well, we have bombardments. Don't really need to play that much, huh? Alright, Hidden Cache, Mark III, probably not necessary. Let's heal now. Do I want to take on another fight on an elite scale? Other elites really depends on our draw. The problem is our deck depends so much on our draw. But I don't have too much else I need upgraded here, so let's go for it. Okay, good draw so far for this elite fight. Discovery. Honestly, give me the Dying Star. Sealed Throne early. That's what you love to see. And then the collisions, and we can play our bombardment. Just get that going for us. Okay. Feeling good about our future here. Blue dot, draw more cards. Seems solid. Take a little bit of damage, unfortunately. Wouldn't hate the particle wall showing up. Would make beating Aeon Glass really fun. Do we take damage here if I don't just block correctly? No. We take no damage here. Cool. You have no power here. That's an easy fight. Easy. When did we get King's Kick? Where were you? That doesn't count as drawing? Just learned something new. It's the particle wall. Okay. So we have the ability to go infinite, but nothing to do with it yet. We got to service today's decider. Guess I'm going to heal 10 HP. I can't do anything going infinite, so we'd have to find, like, make it so with one of our other cards. Or we'd have to find, like, Panache on a colorless card. These things are still possible. But they're not the most likely. Let's do Pale Blue Dot. Alright, Aeon Glass. Alrighty, dude. Let's do it. Does Power Demise count as an artifact takeaway? Yeah, it does. Okay. Maybe I should have saved it. I don't know. Honestly, just wanted to learn. So, let's Discovery. I'm like, because if we discover the right thing, we can win right now. Oh, we could choose one of 3 colorless cards to add to the hand. It's very interesting. We also have an alignment, which is quite good. How do we want to play this out? Guess I'll play the alignment. Because now we can guards. Get rid of a block and just defend here. Minion sacrifice. He's vulnerable. Give the full block. Full block. Save a minion sacrifice. So we could touch Insanity, this particle wall, and like play it infinite times and just kind of lose from that. It sounds fun, but like maybe there's something else better we can do. It truly is a shame we can't just like win off of this. We have infinite particle wall because we make it free this combat. But I guess I'm gonna hold on. We gotta struggle our way through. At least he blocks this turn though, right? Glimmer, gotta reflect. Don't need to reflect next turn, so we don't need to put it on top. We probably can't play all our powers though. So let's play this reflect. Draw. Play Hidden Cache. Because we're going to need stars. We still got to do our priority stuff here, sadly. So we get Orbit, Pale Blue Dot, which I think are great. Gamma Blast. Play this. And do I want a Convergence? I think I want a Convergence. Gotta make room in our hands, though. Or our hand. Don't have multiple hands in this game just yet. Sealed Throne being on the bottom is kind of really annoying me. It's like the one fight I would like it to not be on the bottom for. Okay, let's Manifest Authority. Get an Omni Slice. Gotta make sure they keep knowing their place. Guess we need a hidden cache. Gain some block? What if we had Sovereign Blade free? Is that a weird thing to make free? It's like a tiny bit weird. It's not the weirdest thing I've ever done, though. I don't want to put another Wither in our hand before we draw again. Seems like a bad idea. So let's just take some damage. Take 5. It's okay. And we draw up to 9. That's awesome. So Sealed Throne. This guy's weakened, by the way. And on Ascension, 0. Sorry, 1. Which doesn't really make a difference for him, right? So we have energy next turn. Can Glimmer here. Put a Manifest Authority on top. Spectrum Shift. Full block. Oh, we found Stardust. Well, that's cool. So we win this turn. Because all we have to do is play Infinite Stardust, and we can't lose. I already have Comet and stuff. I don't need to, like, play other Comet. Though I can. But we just keep playing the Particle Wall here. And we have infinite stars for the Stardust. Oh. It's now 10? How do you... Is it 0? Yeah. Okay. So, like, we got one of the comp... Oh my gosh, the Wither took the place of the star... Oh my god. So we don't win this turn. I didn't think Wither worked that way. But alright. If you say so, game. I think we still win with Stardust. But that makes me upset. I wanted to win harder with the Stardust, you know? Alright, 12 times 20 something or other. It's gotta do it. Alrighty. Well, that's an important lesson learned, I guess. Nice to learn it at this level before going really late with that. Wither will replace cards that replace themselves in hand. I didn't think it would work that way because when you have a card that generates another card, it makes the Wither go to the discard. So I thought maybe it'd be favorable in that situation as well. But hey, we won our Regent run. We're moving the clock along. That feels good. Feels very, very good. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. Still got stuff to be revealed in early access. I'm gonna take a quick restroom break. Stream is still good to go, right? Yeah. Everything's good here. Cool, just double checking. Alright. Yeah, Heavenly Drill, Lunar Blast, Patter. Good cards. Did I not see a Patter? I felt like I saw a Patter earlier. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'll be right back. Okay. Also, something I haven't been doing that I really should be doing is one, update the streak. We're on 8. And we're still on attempt 5, so that's good. Then 2, make sure this doesn't mute in the background. Wait. It doesn't. Just felt like the audio went dead the second I clicked off. Okay. Now we can get right into the Necrobinder run. Another character I've lost on, so it's alright. It's really good. But I think the Necrobinder is generally strong. We're in the Overgrowth though, so this is where we need to be like the most careful. Even in Ascension 1, Overgrowth elites can take down the Necrobinder. So unless we have like a strong, fast deck early, I might just avoid that. Kin is also not favorable. Transform a card. This could be 2 Niao relics. No, sorry, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna do... Let's see. I don't know, I'm thinking the boots actually look really good here. I think I'm gonna maybe do these elites. If I get, like, maybe bird swoop early. But I guess if I go to a shop, yeah, there's a really safe path up the left side here, so I don't have to do boots. We could try transforming a card. We have a shop early too, so we could take a curse potentially here. We have Nutritious Oyster and Lost Coffer. Not the most exciting, but also not terrible. I like Reap, I think. I like Poke a lot too, though. I like both of these cards. I think I like Poke more. We get Writhe, Innate Unplayable. Not the best one for us. But we have some damage early, so that's nice. Alright. Take no damage. We're good. Easy fuzzy worm crawler fight. Now this Necrobinder has a really good win condition early of just like building up summons until you can deal tons of damage. Now we did have this could be a rattle run. We do want to grab damage early if we want to try to fight an elite, which it's not bad as an idea. But Rattle, I think Rattle's a bad card. I've taken it so many times and I've been disappointed like literally every time. So I don't know why I keep trying. It's just kind of bad. Do we take the Fear? This could be a skip. We're really not going down the Osti path right now that I prefer. Lose all your gold, transform 2 cards. Usually, yes. Right now, no. Gonna remove Writhe. Gonna take lethality. 'Cause that's damage. I don't know. I'm feeling like there's already some things that could have gone a lot better. Okay. Got poke, unleash, rattle. Hey, you know what? Felt good that turn. That's nice. I still like negative pulse. Gets rid of artifact. Is very strong in the beginning. We're against the kin, so like having AoE 11 damage is actually pretty good. It's good in this fight too. If we could draw it at the right time, of course. And these guys are all slowly putting stuff in the deck. One, two, but we're just going to take damage. No easy way around it. At least we have a lot of max HP to work with. Like, we're still higher health than we would normally be on this character. I want to take out the twig slime, ideally. Okay, I guess we'll just full block. Well, not full block, but we'll mostly block. I like Drain Power. I like it a lot, but I don't think we need it here. Then I think I do like upgrading lethality. Do I want to face an elite? No. Overgrowth elites are very dangerous. Maybe with an anchor now, we can face this last elite. I'm okay with that. Lose 9 HP, transform a card. Yeah, we'll transform a strike. Page Storm. Not great. Wish it was upgraded. Is it even worth playing? Technically, we do still have an ethereal card in our deck, so it might be worth playing. Fogmog has a lot of HP. I didn't know they had this much HP on, like, this, like, slow of a start, you know? Or this low of an Ascension level. Feels like a lot more than I would expect. Need to block. Need to deal damage. Deal damage. Rattle. Sure, just have Rattle be useful. Honestly, if Rattle's gonna like betray me by being useful for once, I'm okay with that. I think Cleanse is a pretty important card for Aeon Glass. I think Reap is a decent card, especially with lethality. I'm gonna take the Reap, but I recognize that Cleanse could have been my way out here that I might not be choosing. I'm gonna upgrade the Page Storm, because when we upgrade it, it costs 0, and 0 cost draw 2 is actually just a good card. Especially one that does something for you. So Bodyguard, we can pop a Dex Potion on this fight. I think that's fine. We have a lethality game plan. Should have done that in a different order. I don't know that I trust my Dex Potion usage so far. 47 damage, okay. Just gotta wait like one more turn. And then we win. Took a lot of damage. But we didn't die. And that's like a genuine risk we have, okay. All the same attacks I've been offered like 4 times. I really don't want those. The game might get the hint, you know? Feels like it's willingly ignoring me. We can take out the Twig Slime straight away. And take 11. Well, less than 11. Because we have Orichalcum, so we take 0 actually. Should probably remember that we have the Orichalcum. And then the 11 damage that we did with the Doom block was very good there. Borrowed Time is a good card, although there was Cleanse. I have Entropic Brew. We're probably going to have to pop Entropic Brew. But we should be able to win. I want to upgrade this Page Storm. Not that it's super great right now. But it's part of the goodness. Okay, Fear. Make the pulse, block. Okay. Don't take any damage this turn. Lethality, bodyguard, borrowed time. It's literally not that good to block here, so let's do a ship in a bottle. I think that'll just be good to keep Aussie's health mostly preserved. Ship in a bottle has limited utility thanks to Orichalcum anyways. So I guess we could reap here. Ah, but we're weakened. Yeah, I still kind of like it. These guys are offset in their attacks as well, so this is nice. Bodyguard, try to do 7 to me. Just do 12 to the Kin Priest. We already took out the Kin Follower with the negative pulse. Good stuff so far. We can block instead of Orichalcum blocking, so I think that's worth it. Now we'll probably use Orichalcum. We'll especially use Orichalcum. And Asti, of course. Asti's getting used whether they like it or not. Full block. Yeah, we have this fight in the bag. It's actually not even close. We can do this. No, that wasn't lethal. I don't know why I thought it would be. It was literally one off, but like I wasn't doing the math. I just like I had a huge assumption in my brain. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be lethal. That's fine. No, we won. We won with like losing no HP. We did use some potions, but it's fine. That was great. End of days is very nice for some fights in Act 2. It's very nice to get it early end of days. Helps on a lot of floor fights. And Brightest Flame? No Brightest Flame. Dang it. 4 upgrades. We want to upgrade End of Days. We want to upgrade Borrowed Time. We probably want to upgrade the Reap and the Fear. So, lots of reasons to upgrade. I'm going to do it. End of Days is such a good upgrade. Borrowed Time is too. I think the Fear being upgraded is going to help too. That looks good. And then we don't want to fight any elites on this floor. Because Infested Prism exists. We might be able to beat Infested Prism with our current deck. So maybe I should fight them. I don't know, feels risky to me. This guy's doomed. Try to doom them on a turn where we can actually, like, not take damage though. Ideally. No such thing as not taking damage on this fight. Yeah, we don't have a good block yet. Maybe that's my hesitation. Take back our borrowed time. So I need good block and not poke. I'll take fetches, but not pokes. Choose a card to give corrupted to. No, I'd rather just transform a strike, honestly. Yeah, for undeath. There we go. I was just saying how I needed good block, and that just helped me in like so many ways. Now, there's Sleight of Flesh here. I love finding uses for Royal Stamp, but we didn't get Brightest Flame or anything, so probably just gonna Sleight of Flesh. I like Scourge as well, and then we can get rid of another strike. Alright. Then I'll take a colorless potion. Now I'm feeling pretty solid. This is one of our better chances to find Defy. I'm gonna grab colorless card. Ooh, Shockwave. I love Shockwave, actually. That's great. Found Defy. Cool. So I was looking for it. Not Defy, old Defy. Take a Grave Blast as well. And feeling really good. And we're still on the easy fights too. Lovely. Don't need the lethality this time. Most likely just going to win with End of Days. Speaking of which, it's just that easy. Second borrowed time, less good right now. Do I believe that? Yeah, we don't have draw. We have little bits of draw. It's not upgraded. I'm just going to skip it. And we'll smith. I think I'll upgrade the shockwave, so enemies stay vulnerable forever. Book of 5 rings. Could be okay heals. Don't have much of a reason to visit a shop now. I feel like I'm not going to need that Defy on this battle. So Sleight of Flesh, this is where Undeath comes in handy. Take 0 damage. Need to upgrade that Sleight of Flesh, that's for sure. Can negative pulse. Lethality. I think we'll just poke. Borrow time. Are we taking damage? How's that possible? Alright, no longer possible. Cool. No, we're still taking damage. No, we're not. We're not taking damage. I know what I'm talking about. Alright, 57 damage, 86 damage. It's so close. It's so close yet so far. I think it's still worth doing, though. Because then we just don't take any damage with Undeath, and we are good. Undeath is such a boon for this deck. Very, very happy to have it. Bone Brew. Summon 15. Summon 15 is really good. Ah, man, now I wish didn't have the other Grave Blast. I'm going to throw away the Potion of Binding. They fill very similar roles. But I recognize that could be wrong. Oh yeah, we want to upgrade Sleight of Flesh. Win condition upgraded. Let's fight an elite. I think with this amount of potions, we could even beat the Infested Prism. We could definitely beat the Infested Prism. I'm just overestimating it. But it deserves the respect. And if you think it doesn't, well, we disagree. Okay. It would have been nice to have the Sleight of Flesh before the end of days. Anyways, I can, like, get a copy or some more damage done. So we do production, then we do end of days after the Sleight of Flesh, and we win. Cool. Squeeze. We don't really have a squeeze deck. Dirge. Dirge is bad versus Aeon Glass, but good in, like, every other fight. Souls are just bad versus Aeon Glass. Gonna not fight the second elite. And we'll take the history course. Because, yeah, obviously. Love getting the Gorget here. Sleight of Flesh is great. Lethality is good. I think we're just going to drink the 15 summon. Take very little damage. Then we have a Shockwave. Draw 3, cool. We got the borrowed time I was hoping for. So we can gain some block. And can we end of days to win? We can. Always worth calculating. Lantern Key, that's going to help us so much. Deathbringer or Shroud or Countdown. Wow, look at all these cards. Countdown, Sleight of Flesh, actually not a bad combo. Yeah, Doom to random enemy at the start of every turn. That's going to be, it's going to be damage every single time, or at the start of every turn, like 13. It's not terrible, plus of course the 9 Doom is something. I do like Deathbringer. It's 2 procs of Sleight of Flesh as well. I like Shroud too, so maybe that's better to take. I'm gonna upgrade a card though. We're gonna upgrade Scourge for now. Draw 2 cards, even though I need more energy. Kinda wish I took the other borrowed time. I was gonna say delay response, but that's just not at all correct. We can use the strength potion here. Guess we'll start with End of Days. There's our frantic escapes. Our frantic escapes. I'm like really saying it weird for some reason. I can't stop. Do we need to play lethality? I think we do. Get some extra block thanks to our Calcum and Gorget anyways. Wasn't the worst. We can borrow time here. Let's try not to lose our ethereal cards just yet. They are important damage sources for us after all. This Reap is doing a lot. So you're attacking. Not drawing the Reap at the turns I would prefer, but honestly, it's not all bad. We should win very shortly. Just in case we don't somehow. Let's play our souls. Okay. So I think we can summon Frantic Escape, borrow time, Reap for 91 damage, then Frantic Escape again, and we won't take much here. So yeah, we've definitely got the win in the bag. Great. Not even close to worried. Second on death, Oblivion is... It's kind of good. Sleight of Flesh target. It's good enough. Oblivion Sleight of Flesh is like definitely a play. Call of Void's also good. Undeath potentially also could be good. Darv, I wasn't really hoping to see Darv, but maybe we can get something good. Transform all strikes into defense. We don't have a lot of block outside our defense. We have Undeath. We have Define. We have Negative Pulse. And Bodyguard, I guess. Unique Curse, 3 relics. Let's go transforming. I regret everything. But hey, souls are kind of good versus the queen, so that's nice. That sucked. That was a really bad Pandora's. But hey, we opened it. We chose to do that. We knew it could be bad. Gosh, is there any way I don't have to fight 2 elites to get to the shop at the end? No. every direction is fight 2 elites to get to the shop at the end. Well, at least there can be a campfire in between this one, but then we don't have much say here. I like a campfire here and here. That seems relatively safe, especially with that play. God, that was bad. That was really bad. You're only doing 10, so you don't get to actually attack me. Could still draw End of Days, but let's see. We're doing 16 block. Okay. More than 16. We're doing 20 block. Okay, this is fine. Seance nerf felt so weird. I do understand it, kind of, but like I just wish it wasn't the case. This is where End of Days is something you'd love to see. Upgraded Negative Pulse versus Queen. I mean, we do now, unfortunately, need to take some block cards. Belt Buckle. Do you love Belt Buckle? We kind of love Funerary Mask, too. Maybe I take a Shroud as well. And then we get a History course. Kind of forgot I automatically have a win because of History course. As long as I'm not dumb. Lucky Fish, not exactly what I wanted to see, but I guess we can get a good shop at the end because of that. Power, make an attack. I'm gonna hope for Power Dexterity? Yeah. Strength and Dexterity, but really the Dexterity is what we care about. Okay. So... Does that do damage? It does. If I do it that way, it does damage. Fascinating. We have the Scythe that's going to be, like, terrible. They did buff Scythe recently, but it's not going to help us out too much here. Take 0 this turn. Thank you, passive block. Doing wonders for me. But we drew a lot of cards. I think End of Days is going to be great. That was better than I thought it was. In fact, we should have used the rock potion on you. I'm going to do that now, but like, really should have just not taken any damage that fight. Slow down and calculate, as they say. Secondary Defy. Again, kind of need block density. At least I think we do. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we don't. As I've established, I don't feel like I'm the best Necrobinder player, so take everything I say with a huge grain of salt. Now this guy can ordinarily be a little bit of a pain, and that's not going to change today. Cool. Still take 0. Thank you, Orichalcum. Make sure you thank your relics as they do work for you. It's important. Improves the morale. I'd like to weaken this guy. Or deal, like, any sort of significant damage. I love the Souls combo with Oblivion. That felt really good. We're going to take this extra borrowed time as well. Doing a lot of combats back to back, which I don't love. But I do like seeing this. Do I play the Scythe? Just get the damage out there? I don't know. Maybe. We can borrow time to play a negative pulse. To borrow time. Get the Scythe out there and then Dirge. Heck yeah. Borrow time Dirge, by the way, really good combo. Because Dirge kind of just ignores the cost. Right, kind of forgot about that too. I don't know why I drew there. I really shouldn't have. There's basically no reason to. I'm gonna play End of Days. And we're just gonna pause. We take nothing. Second End of Days comes through. We didn't even have Sleight of Flesh out? Wait, what was doing damage? I thought we had Sleight of Flesh for sure. That was weird. Anyways. That was a really easy takedown. Maybe we're actually strong. Gonna face this elite. Don't get a rock potion, of course. Good time to play a skill pot, I think. I think we like a free Deathbringer. Tends to be pretty good. Gonna do a borrowed time. Deathbringer. And then Dirge for a bunch. Yeah, that seems really, really, really strong. I have to give up on Fear or Defy. I guess I want Defies more. Then we'll Shockwave twice. I should have played the Poke first, but I'm dumb. I wanted to get the Vulnerable out of it. Then wait, why do I want double Shockwave? That literally won't matter. I'm just like extra dumb, so it's okay. Borrow time. Guess we might as well play Scythe now. He's gonna attack us next turn. We don't love that. Second playing of Scythe is cool. We don't have Sleight of Flesh out yet, but now we do. So now we can start to deal damage. We can play Shroud as well. Let's go with us block every time we play a card now. Okay, we're getting there on block. on death. Wish I had borrowed time here. Sadly, we're still... Oh, we're not taking any damage. We have 32 Osti. 32 Osti. Health, I should say, not like 32 Ostis. Doesn't really make any sense. That's not how the game works. Okay. Well, that was insanely easy. History course did a lot of work that fight. Double Dirge was really good. Sparkling Rouge gained a dexterity and strength at the end of the next turn. I'm kind of like tempted by this other Oblivion, if I'm being honest, but maybe Friendship is the way. That gives us a heal too. Nice. And we get shop money. Okay. Ooh, X Dirge. Yeah, I'm just going to take that. Then we can't buy anything else. Oh, Jackpot Necrobinder is actually really strong. Maybe we should have taken that, but I'm feeling strong enough as is. We're going to be okay. We got a Potion-Shaped Rock. Nothing can stop us. So, Scourge, Lethality, Borrowed Time. Not terrible here. This letter opener keeps doing damage that I don't expect. At some point, that's on me. We'll play the Dirge twice for 6. Yeah, Borrowed Time into very expensive Dirge means Osti's huge. That I should just like log away as something I should do forever. We'll play Defy again next turn so they don't hit as hard. I guess it doesn't matter. It matters in my heart, though. Could I... draw a Sleight of Flesh? The answer seems to be no. But I would like to try. Alright, we'll deal more damage with the Reaper. He's gonna fly. We're not gonna take any damage. We're just quite simply not gonna take any damage. Osti has too much health. The double Dirge combo is too strong. Oblivion was also really strong. Do we not play another Scythe? Because it exhausts? Wait, what happens there? Did I play another card? I don't know what other card I played this turn. Didn't feel like I played another card. Guess we'll Shockwave. That does some damage. Suppose I can borrow time, deal enough damage. It's all relative. This is one of the strongest Necrobinder decks I've ever had. And I don't exactly know why. Do I want Invoke? Sometimes. Our deck's really expensive. It disturbs me that I don't know why our deck is so strong. Maybe one of you wizards in the comments will tell me. Like I generally get Sleight of Flesh is very strong. And like energy and like draw can be very strong. Like the souls are good, of course. Maybe it really is just the upgraded Dirge. It's probably just the history course, and I'm probably just like thinking the deck is actually good when the deck's not that good. It's probably very similar to other decks I've had. Time to just like throw damage out there, I guess. Drink. What do we got? Powder Demise. Alright, start doing damage to the Queen. Why not? We have Shroud. I am down to Weaken. Do this. Negative Pulse. Okay. Lots of block. Get block for next turn as well. So we can do a Shockwave. Borrowed Time into the Dirge combination. I think that's worth losing Lethality over. And Defy, actually. You might disagree, but we have another 6 energy Dirge. So Osti's 55 health. That seems really good. So we'll Oblivion here, I guess. Play a Soul. Play all the souls. Invoke, because that'll be good. I guess we don't want to draw our Slide of Flesh, or just yet? Yeah. We want to wait a second, perhaps. Also, I didn't even look at the amount of block I'm getting. It doesn't matter because Osty's huge. So Page Storm draws. Soul. Yeah, Slide of Flesh is still there. Just double checking. We can Grave Blast out. Probably at borrowed time. One day we'll have to do it. I'm gonna get rid of a card. What am I gonna get rid of? None of these cards. I'm just gonna make room for another soul. Okay, Slide of Flesh is here. Finally got a win condition back out. It's very nice. What am I drawing for, really, here? I guess Borrowed Time, End of Days is pretty strong. So we'll just play it again at this turn, and then Torchhead dies? Torchhead does die. It's unfortunate. Now the Queen's gonna buff herself. Reap doesn't get expanded in any meaningful way. Scythe is kind of whatever. Could borrow time. We can still do the Reap. Seance now? What would you say, Ounce? Severance, probably? Gonna play another Severance, or Seance, I mean, immediately. So yeah, let's get rid of the other Severance. And we have a Soul. Cool. Oblivion is great. Now we just probably win. As long as we can draw souls. Easy fight. Do we take any damage this fight? I think the answer is that it's going to be a big fat no. We can just play End of Days and win this now, but we don't have to. Slide of Flesh is doing that much damage. Okay. Well, a lot of cards I liked. Definitely think History Course just scared me. We didn't even use our decks from the belt buckle. That's funny. It didn't like dawn on me to play the draw potion. Just get the decks. We were so strong, just none of that mattered. On Ascension 10, it would still be a little bit weaker than that, but like that was a good run. Defeated 2 bosses without losing HP. Never rested. 1 in under 40 minutes. And we were well fed. Yeah, just kind of a good run throughout. 32 cards in the deck. Not too bad. Undeath, I think, really helped us out. We got it when we needed it most. I guess getting rid of the strikes and defends were actually still pretty good, even though there were a lot of cards we didn't play too often. We played a few of them. It was just it was a good, weird run. Had lethality, had Slide of Flesh, had Doom, had everything. And maybe that's what you just gotta do. You gotta have everything. Energy and draw. Souls and borrowed time. Lots of borrowed time. Wow, we didn't have Banshee's Cry in the pool? Interesting. Well, that was good. One more to go. Can I do this? We'll find out. It's just the defect left. Oh, we gotta update our streak. We're at 9. Hopefully that doesn't curse it. Defect. I can do this. Like, there's not a lot of stress for me on these low Ascension levels, but it's kind of like, it's because I don't take it as seriously sometimes that I think I run into trouble. And so I think if I take it maximally seriously, I shouldn't run into too much trouble. Now, we do have elites on every single path. It is the underdogs, and defect isn't too bad against them. Would like a campfire right before an elite, so I'll probably visit an early shop. So we could do gold. I don't hate gold on the defect too much with greed. Don't have a choice of who we're targeting for the corpse slug. unfortunately. But that's okay. 12 damage. 12 damage? Did I just take damage? I just took 6 damage. Darn. If only lightning had hit the back corpse slug. Focus strike. I don't know if we want to like take on focus strike. Focus strike could be a little bit difficult. Even though it's an okay card. It's okay. I don't really care for Cool Headed right now. I like Hologram, but it just doesn't do a lot. I guess we have to take some damage. Maybe I don't because we have a shop, but it's probably good to. And oh my goodness, I'm happy I can afford this membership card. It's a very worth it greed so far. Now, because Aeon Glass exists, Compact does get better. But I don't have much of a reason to buy one just yet. We'll remove a strike. We have a focus strike. We're already good there. Sunder kind of sucks. Sorry to say. We aren't facing the fish, so this compact definitely isn't like a necessary buy. I'll buy this potion. I'll save my money for potentially random shop later on. We're going to be hitting some question mark rooms, so it's very possible. Heal 10. Get max HP though. We'd like a little bit of max HP. I'll go down to 60. And still definitely don't want to fight an elite, for anyone wondering. Our deck is not there yet. I'm taking 3 damage. I shouldn't have done it that way. I think I could have taken 0 damage this fight. I'm just... Okay, so it's gotta slow down. Recognize when you're misplaying. Like right now, we are misplaying. Lightning Rod. Ball Lightning. Compile Driver. Gonna take a Lightning Rod over the other two, but I like all those cards. Would have loved to see those in like my first option. I'm gonna try to take no damage against the Sludge Spinner. Already failed. Okay. Yeah, because we're weakened. We take 1 damage against the Sludge Spinner. It's not so bad. Spinner? Okay, Spinner is actually... That's damage over time. That has me feeling a lot more confident. Could heal 27 HP here. Right before an elite fight. That wouldn't be terrible, but I like upgrading and defend with Spiral. And then we want to upgrade a card. Doesn't need to be Spinner. Fuel pluses are kind of worthwhile. Zap is probably worthwhile. We'll face an elite. I have block potions. We got Spinner, so feeling good here. I'm gonna block without dual casting, but I recognize that's probably wrong. I would have loved to draw the Spinner, not on the bottom of the deck, but what can you do? Okay, they're still not going crazy just yet. And should we just block more or attack more? I think we can start blocking more because we're going to start to Lightning Orb like crazy. So let's try to mitigate that damage. Taking 4. We don't necessarily need to drink this block potion, but I'm gonna do it. We got lucky. We got lucky. But if we didn't do it, we wouldn't get lucky, right? That's how it works? Pretty sure. Do I need to block more? Yeah, probably. Alright, Eternal Feather, that's actually very, very nice. I don't want Hyper Beam with our setup going on. Beam Cell's okay here, but we're not really going into a Beam Cell deck. Yeah, I guess Spinner changed our perspective on Hyper Beam like kind of immediately. We've got to go to this campfire. Don't really heal a lot from that. I'd like to upgrade, but I think I want to rest. No reason to risk the run here. We have everything we need. Take 0. I get a potion after every single fight now. Love to see that. We get some block here, but that's not a lot of block. Ow. Yeah, being frail really sucks. Okay. That rat's down. Treat. Yeah, I was gonna say, please try to summon next turn. I would love that. Great. We'd love to see Thunder. Could take second Lightning Rod. It's unupgraded. I'm gonna take it, kind of for the Eternal Feather value. And it's also not bad, like, to be clear, but it's definitely not for the Eternal Feather value. Do I drink this just to take less damage this fight? This probably is the only fight, or the only time we take damage on this fight, so I think this is a good idea. I hope. And also, like, we're going to be using potions, right? So... When you're blocking for 6, you really don't feel good about your options. I could theoretically do enough damage if I attack them. Only 2 orbs would have to hit them. Do we take the risk? I guess I'll take the risk and we'll just block for 3 instead of 6. Wait, 2 orbs hit them? Is that wrong there? Oh, they had 9 HP left. Yeah, that was just wrong math. That was just bad math. Never had a chance. Okay, we got regeneration potion. Iteration doesn't have a use in our deck just yet. I love seeing one though, but we're going to take a charge battery for now. Glass versus Iteration though is quite the matchup. Probably end up regen potioning during the... Well, I guess we want to drink a potion now. This fight could take a while. They block every turn. I don't want it to take a while, but, like, we're going to take some damage here. That's just for sure happening. I don't want to win this turn. I don't think this does that. Okay. So we get to heal. And that's good. Focus Potion, pretty good. Capacitor, not really what we want. Or Glass Run right now. But with Focus Potions, getting some Frost incidentally from something else, this could help us out. So I'm going to try that. But again, this might not be a good idea. But it's okay, you know? It's good to make some mistakes sometimes. Try things out. Gonna want the Power Potion over a Gambling Pot? I think so. I don't like Cold Snap that much. I don't think it's worth taking. I don't think we are a Claw deck, though it's not bad because we don't have energy efficiency just yet. I don't even know if we can get Boost away. Maybe we can't, and maybe that's a problem. I'm gonna take this Cold Snap just because we have the Focus right now. We have Capacitor. Like, we have reasons to take it. And... yeah, I'd like to block for 7 whenever I draw this Lightning Rod. That would feel better to me. Okay, so far so good. Charge Battery, Compact. We'll definitely want to wait another turn. Let Spinner join up. Guess we'll drink our Focus Potion now. And attack. Because they're going to wake up anyway. Do we need to drink our other focus potion? I don't think we do. I think we have a lot of damage through orbs. And I think that's going to continue to be the case. Like, even when they wreck my ability to block, our damage is going to stay strong. That felt great. Ooh, buffer or shatter? I think it's got to be shatter. There's... Who am I kidding? I like looked at that for half a second, thinking about it slightly. It's got to be shatter. Upgrade 6 random cards. 2 energy sometimes is good. Quad cast? I mean, cast it for 4. Probably costs 0 on the upgrade. It's not the best. I'm going to just upgrade 6 random cards. I think that's going to be strong for us. Wasn't the strongest. Wish it didn't hit my 3 strikes left in the deck. Could have hit the other defend too. I mean, just like literally anything but the 3 strikes. That's random for you. Now we're going to go visit a shop early. Then we'll decide what to do from there. What are you guys steal? Compact maybe? Capacitor. I do think I want a capacitor. Otherwise, like, Cold Snap is just a huge regret I have. Okay, how much damage is this shatter? It's all the damage. That shatter was all of the damage. Alright. I'm gonna take a hologram. It's now good to have one. Lots of things I would like to have here. Ooh. Now I'd love to have the draw potion. Thanks, game. Use a power potion here could save me theoretically. Well, it didn't. Time to take damage. Just unfortunate draw at the start here. Incredibly unlikely and unfortunate, but those happen. Easy fight. I guess we're looking for Thunder. Do I want to take Iteration now? Could take Go for the Eyes. I kind of want to take Iteration at some point, just in case we end up facing an Aeon Glass. But I'm going to take Go for the Eyes, because we don't have any synergy yet. Enchanted attack with Vigorous. Could do that to shatter. Could also just lose our focus potion, take 10 max HP. Max HP is good. Get our shop. Right, we have a membership card. I had actually forgotten about that. That's a lovely surprise. We're still going to remove a strike. As much as it pains me. Then we're going to grab Tempest. So that's a good thing to do with your energy. Retain your first hand in combat seems kind of interesting. I also like Art of War. Sometimes getting energy is great. We don't have good ways of playing Meteor Shower. We might never get ways of playing Meteor Shower. So I'm not going to buy one. We'll skip. Oh, we have another shop right after. Yeah, I definitely should have maybe saved even more money. Definitely maybe. Love to hear it. Alright. Alright, Hunter Killer. Show me what you got. Don't need to do a lot of raw damage, but wouldn't mind the additional block here. This guy hits kind of hard. I don't like him very much. I don't think anybody like particularly likes the Hunter Killer. They just always do damage. It's very frustrating. Okay. Don't think we care too much about the other damage getting done there. Take 3 more. Hopefully that's the last of it. Maybe we can draw Shatter again? You could only dream of drawing that Shatter. We do win. Consuming Shadow with Glass is like kind of interesting. I wish the upgrade made this cheaper instead of gave 3 Dark. It's so expensive at 2. I'm actually looking at this leap here like it might be something I want to take. But no, I guess we're fine. I guess Consuming Shadow is kind of still damage. Yeah, because it does Dark. Like, it does do damage. Wow. I don't really care about these cards. I guess I like Master of Strategy. Symbiotic Virus is a thing. Starting with a Dark Orb isn't bad. But Master of Strategy is also a pretty good card. But again, energy is a problem. I'm starting to think we might not have Boost Away unlocked. I'm going to go for the later elites. Don't want to give away my Symbiotic Virus. I do want Sparkling Rouge. I could be tempted to give away White Beast Statue. It's not my favorite choice, but it's good enough. I think I'm going to upgrade Go for the Eyes. Keep up the utility slightly on it. Go for the Eyes is not the best against the Crab. Losing HP right before an elite fight. I hope I don't regret this. But we have 3 potions. They're not the best potions. But there are 3 of them. I'm going to play the Consuming Shadow, actually. Just build up the Dark Orbs here. So we have a Go for the Eyes. You're likely to die, though. I do want to play Spinner. I'm likely to die. I guess you're guaranteed to die. Charge Battery. Cold Snap. Take 0. Then we do find Shatter, which does probably insane amounts of damage. Actually, insane amounts of damage. Compile Driver. We do have a lot of weird orbs now. I don't think I want to take a chance on another elite. I think I want to take my wins where I can get them. Run away with the victory while I can. And 10 block is what I'm getting. I guess we can play the energy potion this turn. Oh, we don't have White Beast statues, so maybe I shouldn't be doing that. It's probably fine. Gotta remember we're not getting potions that much anymore. Wow, I like don't want to take all this damage that's incoming. I don't know what I was thinking would happen there. We took 1 damage. I think I could have just hologram striked or something. Whatever. I like when the fights just end to Shatter being played. I'm gonna grab a Cool-Headed Plus. That's a much better card than regular Cool-Headed. Lizard Tail Kifuda. Okay. I like Lizard Tail. I think that gives me the best chance at success. I think Kifuda is also very good, though. 64 HP is a lot of HP to go into the next fight with. So is there anything else I'd rather upgrade? We've been wanting to upgrade that Tempest for a while. Do we not have Turbo? Turbo doesn't exist, right? Like, that's part of the problem with early defect runs. Turbo just simply doesn't exist. I'm trying to remember, but I think I'm remembering that correctly now. So we take 1, okay. So we definitely want Spinner. And I think we'll play our block here. Play this. Play second lightning rod. Just want to take 0 damage. Should have played the Tempest too. Forgot I'd upgraded it. It's okay. Gotta go for the eyes. We have a focus strike. Do I want to play Shatter this turn? Boy. I guess I do, still. We gotta face Rocket. Thankfully, we have the means. Okay, cool-headed. Guess I'll play a big defend. Ow. Took 25. Okay, we have +1 dexterity now. That's neat. Take like almost no damage. So I'll just hold up. Okay, we're gonna play Capacitor. We're full blocked. Okay. It's a good turn. Now our Shatter could do better. But we don't have a ton of control over it. Okay, I kind of hoped that would happen. Yeah, now we're only taking 5 damage. That's not bad. And then Rocket's going to do their big turn. We can do a big turn of our own coming up. So that's A-okay. And we can weaken them too. Hardly seems necessary, but we'll do it. Turns out it was unnecessary. Defrag. I'm gonna take it. Does increase our damage. Delicate Frond, I would take. Diamond Diadem's good too. I'm gonna take Delicate Frond. We gave up the white beast statue just so we could have this Frond, and guess what? In one of these 3 shops on the right side, there's only one elite, yeah. Yeah, one of these 3 shops on the right side will be okay. Delicate Frond means that floor fights are kind of something we can more easily take on. So I just noticed like a speech pattern that like is bothering me slightly right now, where I'm like saying kind of something, and like I don't mean kind of, like I mean actually. It's just like maybe me not being entirely sure of myself. And that's like bothering me. I don't know if it's bothering anybody else, but right now it's annoying me. Let's dual cast. Take out priority target. Then need just a little bit more block. Just the teensiest bit more block. Cool. Great fight. I like skill potions. I think we're good as is. We are facing the queen, so we'd like to find some form of draw. And we also want to find like the most appropriate potion for us on this fight. Or for the fight. I don't know if focus potion's it, honestly, so I might just use that here. I don't know if skill potion's gonna be it either. But I'm happy to just do a ton of damage. So this might be where we use our skill potion. We don't want to take damage. And this could help make that dream a reality. At least we don't take as much damage. Cool. Something for like slightly more block than 0, but guess it doesn't matter. Fusion upgraded. I was saying we wanted energy, right? That's energy. Prowess, but we'd want to upgrade it. We already want to upgrade our focus. many campfires do we have? 2? Seems good enough for me. 2 orb slots. Are orb slots what we want? Almost certainly don't want a flex potion. I think I'm gonna drink a power potion, honestly. Yeah, give me a buffer. I don't want to take this much damage to this guy. I hate this guy. So we could defrag, fusion, shatter, have all the energy in the world, or whatever we need. Fusion again? Seems neat. You could stop attacking. I think that's within your capabilities. I don't know if you recognize that, though. Ow. This is just gonna hurt. I don't have a way out of this. This guy, sometimes he just attacks for 18, like literally every single turn on top of his minions starting to attack. Like 18 is already like kind of unblockable damage for some decks. Not all decks, I'll admit. But this one. It's not like I don't have AoE options, I'm just not the fastest of AoE. I'm taking them out like relatively quick while still dealing damage to him, but that doesn't seem to matter that much when you're this guy. That was lots of block. Come on, game, don't fail me now. Dual cast. Does it. Great. Hologram Plus doesn't have the best targets, but it has some. So that was a lot of damage. Did draw go for the eyes. Drew fusion. Guess I'm going to take 5. Sorry about the cough. Block. Kind of go for the eyes again. Hologram. Defend. Block. Cool. I just wanted to block everything. I feel better that way. I'm gonna play a defrag, just because I think it gives us the block we need. This guy's like a slight counter to us, I guess, in some ways. Bulk up. I don't know if I need a bulk up. Boost away is available. Wow. It didn't show up for so long. I was starting to doubt its existence. Huh. Go figure. Yeah, we're gonna buy that boost away anyways. Centennial puzzle. Cool. Visit some campfires. We have another shop coming up. I want to upgrade the defrag. Anchor's great. Love getting another chest here right before the shop. That's great. We're full health. I'm gonna upgrade the prowess. Maybe I'll upgrade something else right before the end. Wow, Shuriken, Kunai, Mystic Lighter. Some of my favorite relics in the entire game. None of them are that great here. I guess Second Spinner isn't bad. Tropic Brew is very funny, but not really needed right now. I kind of want to get rid of the Last Strike, so we'll do it. I can't buy anything else that I really care for. Let's see what our potions are. 2 orb slots. I think I'll keep that towards the end. We do get a bulk up right away. Love seeing that. We have full block this turn. Fantastic news. This guy doesn't like to attack too often. Okay. So we have our stuff going on. Assuming Shadow, I think that's okay. Wouldn't mind drawing 3 here. Playing a Prowess seems good to me. Didn't play the Tempest because I didn't want to use that Dork Orb just yet. Not sure if that was a correct move. Then we aren't going to be able to weaken him. So I guess I'll grab the Hologram Zap. Takes 0 damage. I'd like to be able to weaken him. Just don't think it's going to be able to happen. So we get Cool-Headed. Gives us some Frost. Okay. That's kind of what I was interested in. So we can play Cold Snap. Then we can Shatter here. Gain a lot of energy. Gain a lot of block. Oh, we have so much block. Wow, we have way more block than I imagined. And we're dealing damage on top of it? Okay. So we aren't going to need to throw weak. The real question is, am I going to want a weak potion, or do I want to like gamble for something of higher value? I think I want to gamble for something of higher value. I'm a little greedy like that. I think capacity slots are good enough, though, for this deck. Courier shows up right now. That's funny. Play White Noise. And we definitely get to upgrade. I think we're going to do the Capacitor upgrade. And we got Colorless Potion. That's good enough value. Gambler's Brew. Not the best, but this is okay. So we found Bulk Up straight away. Gonna drink a Colorless Potion. Probably just gonna drink all the things. Wow, Eternal Armor for free, or do I want Shockwave? Very different choices here. I think I'm gonna try for the Eternal Armor. When it's free, it's a lot better. That lets us play the White Noise freely. So lets us play Storm, which is okay. Yeah, I think Turbo doesn't exist. That's my guess. I think that is true. So play Prowess here. Play our Fusion. Get some block going. Get extra block going. We just have 5 dex, 5 strength. Sorry, 6 dex, 6 strength. Forgot how fast that would change. So I like defrag. All of a sudden we're in danger. But do we have Shatter? Don't have Shatter. Discard everything. See what we can grab. We grabbed Weak, which is something I wanted to see. Not the best. But not terrible either. Okay, block, spinner. Double block just for all the block, and that's all the lightning. Wow, Thunder would be nice. Is Thunder maybe not available either? We didn't see one, right? Pretty sure. There's Shatter. We're gonna play Shatter when we see Shatter. It's a pretty important rule of mine that I just came up with. Feels appropriate though. Alright, now you're gonna go down this turn. It's guaranteed, so we don't have to worry about it. He says as he plays all his energy anyways. 7 times 5, not too bad. Okay. Lightning Rod, Hologram. Could play the Shatter again, but almost to like what end? You know? Could play a Cool-Headed, kind of like that idea. Play second spinner. And block. Maybe the defend block was smarter, but we take 1 damage. Guess it doesn't matter much. So much energy. Don't have anything to hologram. Guess we're gonna go for the eyes and just like play the biggest Tempest of our life. Not even close to the biggest Tempest of our life, but it's fine. We have so much HP, we have Lizard Tail. If I'm being realistic, the fight's over. We have our orbs generating all the time. 6 dex, 6 strength. 2 focus. Yeah. The one thing I would like to do is I would like to shatter you at the end. Cool. Not to deal like orb damage, just to like win with shatter, the shatter damage. But another exciting milestone is unlocked here. We've won with a defect. We can increase our win streak all the way to 10. And start on Ascension 2 next time. I'm going to call it a night here, though. There's a good few runs. Under 40-minute one again. Guess that just... I didn't think I was, like, rushing that. I felt like I was taking my time. But we're getting those speed achievements. We're doing well. All right.